Brain. I'm a little cow. Hi! We're live. Welcome to Hell.
Hi.
Welcome to our Mass Effect tier list. Where...
Mass Effect tier hell.
Yeah. So, to preface this, me and Jordan. Jordan, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Me and Jordan love Mass Effect. Jordan a little bit more than me because Jordan's played it since, like, they were a wee child.
I want to say 7.
A wee little baby. I didn't play till I was, like,
Abo.
15 or 16. So, but Jordan was there for, like, day one. Air quotes, day one.
Somewhere around there. I played it after my brother bought it and he was done with it, so somewhere around day 1.
Mass Effect doesn't seem like a game for a 7-year-old considering the segs.
I fucking love Mass Effect. When I was a 7-year-old. I played Gears of War with my brother when I was like an infant.
I've still never played Gears of War. I've realized that.
Well, now we have to go co-op the original trilogy.
There's so many games in the Gears of War series.
Honestly, I'd say the first trilogy is mandatory. Then everything else after that's kind of like if you want to play more Gears of War, go for it.
But we're both big fans. Big fans.
Fans.
So much so that we had a whole discussion about Mass Effect while we were waiting for D&D to start. While Matt was just sitting there confused. Not understanding the conversation, but still willing to just be like, okay, I'm here.
Just vibing.
And that spawned this. Welcome to the Squadmate / Romance Option tier list, where we are going to argue and fight about who's better and who's worse. Some we will definitely agree on, like number 4 on the Squadmate list. That I think we both know where that one's gonna go.
Number 4?
Number 4 on the squad.
Oh yeah. I see now.
And then some we're probably gonna disagree with. I don't know where, but we're gonna figure it out at some point. All right, so I was thinking the Squadmate one. We base it on like how good they are of a character, but also like how good they are like in game too.
Yeah, we can argue the fact of how they are as a character and how useful they actually are on the squad.
Yeah, and like a little bit of gameplay mechanics if we have to.
Mm-hmm.
So first one, we have Thane. He's a Drell. He's pretty cool. I'm gonna put him in right there on the middle of the screen. We have Thane. Thane's pretty cool. He's pretty banger.
He's a cool cat.
He's an assassin Drell. He's one of 2 Drell that you meet in the entire story of all the games. The other one being his son. You know what I should do, actually? Let me type in the Mass Effect soundtrack. That might
We
help.
better be going with Mass Effect 1
That's
soundtrack.
not the one. Well, it's all of them. It's all of them, champ.
Just have the Mass Effect 1 Galaxy Map music playing for the entire stream.
Mass Effect soundtracks. All.
All. I can't wait for us to do a controversial pick and then just combat music starts.
Honestly, I get it. I understand. That one's very quiet. Oh my god. Mass Effect 1's music was actually a bop. I'm gonna be real. Oh my god, there's so many. There's 37 Mass Effect 1 tracks.
Mass Effect 1 has so much good music.
Mass Effect 2, so 31. So Mass Effect 2 has 32 tracks? No, 33 tracks. No, sorry. It's double-sided.
Not the digital double-sided DVD.
Oh no, sorry. There's 3 parts. 4 parts. What is that? Is that another part? Is that for the DLC? The DLC has separate music also. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh yeah.
This playlist for all the music has a total of 198 songs. The playlist
I'm here for it.
is an 8-hour playlist.
Well, it looks like this is going to be an 8-hour stream. I hope you're ready for lots of tier lists.
Just every single tier list we can come up with. So first up is Thane. We like Thane. Thane's not half bad. He's an assassin.
He's a cool cat.
He's okay gameplay wise. Like, I never really used him
I like
much.
him more as a character than as a squad mate.
Yeah. And you realize he's gonna set the precedent for all of this. Since he's the first one. I'm gonna say B. He's B tier. He's great, but he's not like super.
This
He's
is
not
also
bad.
going to be based off of what we personally usually play as.
This is based on
to
what
complement us.
what we know in general too. So.
What do you usually play as for your Shepherd? Like what class?
I went through all the game as Biotic first, because Biotic was very fun. And then I did, I think, Sentinel next. Sentinel was pretty good too.
You wanna know some shit?
What?
I, for the longest time, like all the way through 1, how many times I played through 1, all the way through 2, no matter how many times I played through, and then most of the way through 3, I played Soldier. Nothing but Soldier. Just guns and concussion shot. That was my Mass Effect experience.
So you two are a basic B.
But then, no, you gotta let me finish. Then somebody told me like, have you tried Biotic? Biotic's really fun. I'm like, no, I haven't tried that space magic bullshit. Then I went to Mass Effect 1, played through as a Biotic, and I have played Biotic ever since.
That's space magic bullshit. It's fun though.
Oh,
Especially when
Biotic is super fun.
especially when they added the combo detonations.
Yes.
Like that made it a lot more fun because you could just explode a man and all of his friends around him.
I would say my most played are Biotic and Soldier, but I also did a couple playthroughs as Infiltrator.
Sentinel is fun because when you
Yeah.
get to 2 and 3, you have the tech armor, and the tech armor essentially is you can spec it to be a suicide bomber, or spec it for extra protection.
I do remember playing around with that.
It's very silly. But back to Thane.
I was about to say, oh yeah, we're doing a tier list.
We're doing a tier list. I say B. Like, yeah, he's a pretty good
Yeah.
character. He's not like the best.
For the pure fact that I really like him as a character, but don't really care for him on the squad, yeah, I'd say B's a good pick.
Alright, so B. Alright. Morinth, Samara's daughter, a character that I've never had.
I have also never had Morinth. but just knowing who Morinth is and what happens if you actually choose Morinth over Samara, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just say D.
Yeah, she going to D. She's not a good person. Wait, all right.
Because
I'm
you know what
leaving.
happens if you actually take Samara as a squad mate, right?
Everything's shitty, if I remember correctly.
Well, A, you actually have the option in when you choose her over Samara in 2,
Mm-hmm.
you have the option to romance her, and if you romance her, you instantly just die.
Oh yeah, that's right. That does happen. I forgot that happened.
Because she's the Ardok Yachi.
Yeah.
And if you continue over to 3 with her, she actually turns into a Banshee.
Shit. I
Yes,
forgot how
so
messed up it is.
it's just a whole lot of bad shit,
I forgot how messed
and
up
it's
it is,
not
dude.
worth it.
All right, here we go. Caden Alenko.
All right, so
Mass Effect 1, he's fine. He's a little bit of a little bitch, but he's fine.
yeah,
And then he becomes more of a little bitch in 2. And then he very much becomes a little bitch in 3. Like, he gets butthurt so many times in the course of, like, it's not even like, let's see, from 2 to 3, how long of a time frame is that?
2 to 3.
It's like
that's,
a year. It's like a year.
I think it's around 3 years.
Okay, so in the time of 3 years, he just becomes a little piss baby. And he's like, Squad, I didn't really care because I was a biotic. I could do his job better than
Yeah,
him.
yeah. As a biotic, I never really. I sometimes choose other biotics, but I do not choose. I do not default to Caden. Like default to Liara.
He's garbage. He's trash. He's 0 out of 10. I'd say D tier.
I will say I like his backstory and whatnot in 1, but as somebody who basically religiously chose to save Ashley, I have no idea how he is in 2 or 3.
I don't remember. So 2, he's like Ashley in the fact that he's a little bitch.
Yeah, they have to be like confrontational to like
And then
move the
3,
story forward.
and then 3, he is also a little bitch, but he just feels a lot whinier. He feels very whiny, like he's butthurt.
Yeah. I'll default to your judgment on Caden.
D tier, D tier. We'll put him above Morinth. Ashley Jenkins. Jenkins, is that her last name?
It's not Jake. Jenkins is a guy that dies at the beginning of the
You're
first
right, Jenkins is. Oh, where is he on the tier list? I'm upset. Where's our boy Jenkins?
where's my boy Jenkins? Give him some
He
representation.
was on. He was on the squad for like 5 minutes. You could actually go in and like edit his skill points as well.
Yeah, I remember doing like New Game Plus 3 and being like level 60. It just like when I was a little kid, I was like, surely if I just
Up his
deck him
health
the
all
fuck
the
out,
way.
he will survive.
He'll be fine.
Then he just got shredded. Fuck, what is Ashley's next name? I don't remember off the top of my head.
Hold on, I have another Explorer tab just for this.
No, it was definitely 5
Williams.
minutes if you like me and talk to everybody on the ship before you go down,
Ashley-
and then he dies.
Ashley Williams.
Yes, I knew it was started with a W. I could not remember what it was though.
I'm gonna be real. I think she's D tier.
No, so I will actually fight this a little bit. Younger me usually went for the Ashley romance, but looking, this is obviously like squad and as they are as
This
a
is
character.
not the romance.
but
This is the squad. Yeah.
This is the exact opposite of how you describe Kaden. She starts off as a bitch, and she gets better.
I don't know. See, here's the
In
thing.
1, she's a complete xenophobe that is like obsessed
Yeah,
with
I was gonna
human
say,
superiority and all that. She breaks down a little bit in 2 because like at that point she'd been dealing with Liara, Tali, and Garrus for all that time. And in the 3rd one, she considers Tali a sister.
Okay, because see, I never did that because I always had Caden because I was tired of the xenophobic assholeness.
Yeah.
Because nobody likes that.
There isn't much xenophobia coming out of her after 1.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. So where would you put her then?
I'm gonna say C.
Okay.
Not great,
Not...
but better than Caden.
Ooh, here we go. Here's a way better option. Edie. We all love Edie. Edie's
Oh yeah,
so
Edie's
good.
great.
I'd say A tier for Edie, honestly. Like, her tech abilities are, like, very run-of-the-mill. Her decoy is kind of silly sometimes in, I think, 2. No,
Yeah,
3,
I was gonna
sorry,
say
yeah, 3.
I've never really defaulted to her, considering I have another tech person that I really like using.
Everyone likes using him, to be fair. But sometimes you gotta mix it up a little bit, people.
Yeah, honestly, having a tech person in your squad is always a safe bet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd say A. Because she's a great
I'm down for
character.
A. Yeah, seeing her go from just a regular AI in 2 to actually be, like, a full-fledged person in 3 is actually...
Yeah, seeing her
full... Nice.
And it's her full growth in the entirety of 3. Because 2, she's just, like, in AI. You know, she's the ship's AI. There's nothing really, you know, big about that. But then in 3, you see, like, her full character arc.
Yeah.
And, you know what? A. James.
Vega.
I'm never... Vega. You know what I mean. Everybody's boy. Little guy. Little friend. That you decked the shit out of at the start of Mass Effect 3. Was it you that posted that TikTok? Where it was...
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
But I think I know what you're talking about.
Who's the other guy that's usually down in the hangar, too?
Cortez.
Cortez. It was like a wrestling match, and for somebody who's just sitting there, it said Cortez trying to emotionally internalize all the bad thing that's happened. And in the background, you see a kid just RKO another kid, and it was Shepard and James. Very silly.
Very accurate to how Cortez is in 3.
Oh, we're gonna put our sweet baby boy.
I see you're leading towards A.
Well, I'm just hovering here so that chat can also see him. See the boy.
I will say, Vega's a bro. I like him, but I don't like him too much.
He's like...
He's a fun gag character,
he is.
Honestly.
He is... Okay, so I'm setting him in A right now just to explain, because I use my hands to explain. He's very much the male human squad mate.
Yeah, he's like the default.
He is... Because here's
how Caden is for 1.
And how... Is his name James?
Yeah, James Vega.
No, okay, who is the one guy in Mass Effect 2?
Oh, that's Jacob.
Jacob, yes, they have so many names that sound so similar. Jesus Christ. For a company that has very good writing, they're very bad with naming characters almost the exact same things. He fills the same role as Jacob. And Jacob fills the same role as Caden. Which is human male squad mate. In my opinion.
Did we want to just do both James and Jacob at the same time? Because I'm fine with putting Vega in B.
And I'm fine with putting James in B also.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to boot both of them into B right there. Because, yeah, they're good characters. For what they are. For their archetype in the squad. Liam's the same way, but we'll get to Liam in a little bit.
I actually really liked Liam. Like, compared to James Vega, compared to him, I felt more of a bro connection with Liam than with James.
See, so again, I'm playing through Andromeda again, by the way. Oh, speaking of which, I ran into a mission that physically made me angry yesterday. So much so that I just quit the game immediately, which is something I never do in a Mass Effect game.
Lay it on me.
Shit, you know when you're on the asteroid planet? The one that's literally just an asteroid?
Are you talking about the DLC? Wait,
no.
which Mass Effect are we talking about?
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Andromeda.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
And it's the literal asteroid. There's one part where you go into the structure, the robot structure, and you have to do like the overseer panels and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's one room with essentially their like Uber unit and 3 of the little guys. He just keeps spawning overseers to where at one point there's like 5 overseers. Vetra and Drax are getting their shit pushed in every 5 seconds. And I'm like running back. I don't have the weapon loadout that I need for this because I picked up a weapon on accident. And I swapped to the wrong weapons for the situation. So I don't have the weapon loadout I need for this. I'm running back and forth trying to heal them. There's like 15 overseers in the air, getting rid of my shield. He's being an asshole, just standing there. And like I've taken out both of his little side turrets, so he just walks up to you and then puts out a little shield thing that damages you for a lot of damage. I did it 3 times, and I just started cussing up a storm, quit, and just... I don't know where I'm going to pop back up in the game. I'm going to be real.
Put you right back at the beginning of the fight.
I will turn my ass around and walk out of that place, I swear to God. But I digress. We're jumping ahead to Liam. So I've realized with this Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough, Liam's kind of an asshole.
I was gonna say, I like him as a bro. He's again, like you said, he's the default human male squad mate. I'm not too big of a fan of him character-wise. Like, his story to me isn't too compelling.
It's that and the fact that he doesn't really fit well with all the other squad mates. You know, because when you're in the little car. And they all have, like, little conversations. He's always the antagonist in every conversation. And it's so bad, I have to stop at a rest point and swap them out because I'm tired of the bickering. They're all like, him and Vetra really go at it because like,
oh yeah, I fucking love having Vetra in the car.
He's putting in his 2 input of how she should take care of her sister and how she shouldn't have been brought along because she's just a kid, and it's like, bruh, this ain't your fight, dog. This ain't your fight.
You came here and the thing you wanted most was your goddamn couch.
And then freaking, he hops in the car with Drax, and he starts asking, like, stupid questions, and Drax is like, shut the hell up. Just shut up. Just shut up. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, why did I bring you along? Why are you on the squad, Leo?
What do you bring to this team?
Even your abilities are just kind of mid-tier. Drax is a better you. I'm sorry. I'd say
that's honestly very true.
he has that bro energy, but beyond that, he's kind of a mid character. I'm gonna say low C, like below Ashley C.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, back to the main. Okay, best boy, everybody's favorite.
You don't even need to ask. Just
our favorite dinosaur. Second best boy, baby boy, your own son. He's also going in S tier.
Like,
some of these are
just need to discuss it.
Yeah,
right?
some of these are just instant. Like, yeah, we know who they're gonna be. Garrus, we know he's S tier. The whole community loves him. He is everybody's favorite dinosaur, sniper dinosaur boy. Everybody loves him. Ladies love the scars. He says that unironically, I think, and it's very silly. Grunt, he's your literal baby boy.
We're doing a tier list. Yes, you're gonna feel a bias.
Oh, there's definitely gonna be a bias, especially since me.
There's an absolute bias.
Especially since the two of us have very similar taste in our characters.
You don't come here for good takes. You come here for us to eventually argue about where we are placing somebody.
About one character. There's a few. I think there's like 2 that we'll actually have like a full-on discussion about. Some of them find Scars attractive, mind you. Most of them are Krogan. I'm here for learning. All right, so Garrus Vakarian. Let's start with when you meet him. He's a disgraced cop. Because he's just trying to do
wants to do the easy way for everything.
He's trying to do his job, essentially, and get it done. As someone who doesn't even know what Mass Effect gameplay looks like, it's a third... We're going to play it on this channel at some point. It might be next year, but we're going to play it on this channel at some point. So he's a cop. He's a disgraced cop. They're like, no, he's a jaded cop. They don't want him on the force anymore because he gets the job done. So he's like, screw it. I'll go work with this random human. And he joins Shepard. The events of Mass Effect 1 happens.
He wants to join Shepard because he's this guy. He's part of the Citadel. The Citadel is like the main hub area for the entire universe.
Yes.
He's a part of this like security force called CSEC, and everything CSEC does is covered in like red tape, and you have to do everything by the book. He doesn't like that. He wants to just get the guy and arrest him.
Mm-hmm.
So he joins Shepard because that's what we're doing. We're Spectres, and in the Mass Effect universe, Spectres are kind of above the law, so they just kind of go in and get the job done.
They
No
are
red
the
tape.
they are the council's right hand. They will do whatever the council wants, within
So
reason.
to gun-ho cop that's tired of all the red tape, that sounds
Yes.
like paradise.
Oh yeah. So then Mass Effect 2, right? You start Mass
Wait,
Effect
no,
2.
you did discuss his development in 1.
Oh shit, you right.
He has development in 1.
A few of them have development in 1, I will say.
Well, we are talking about Garrus right now, though. His main development is, like, you can... If you talk to the characters enough in 1, they'll give you, like, little side missions, like how
Like
in
their
2 and
loyalty
3, they're
missions.
basically...
Yeah.
How 2 and 3, they're loyalty missions. In 1, he wants to find this black market doctor who... His entire shtick was he was growing organs inside of people and selling them on the black market.
As you do.
And the dude, Garrus was almost able to arrest him, but because of all the red tape, the dude got away and they had no idea where it went. But Garrus finally tracked him down. And when we tracked him down, Garrus immediately wanted to just put the dude down. He wanted to kill the dude. Because this guy was like using people as incubators and using them as hostages and everything. And depending on what you pick, if you're like, no, we're going to arrest him, the dude tries to rebel anyways, and you have to kill him anyways. And Garrus is like, well, we killed him anyways, what's the point? And Shepard teaches him that the entire point is you can't control how other people are going to react, but you can control how you react.
Mm-hmm.
And thus starts him on the good boy cop route.
Mm-hmm. He becomes a good boy. So now we jump into Mass Effect 2, where Shepard dies. And there's like how many years? It's like 5 years, right? I think it's 5 years. I'm stuck on the
somewhere
5-year
around there.
mark. Hold on. Mass Effect.
It's just a couple
time
years
skip
between each game.
From 1 to 2. How much time passes? We know for sure there's a 2 years plus 12 days between Shepard's death and revival. All right. So
Yeah,
that's
so it's a
and
few years
6
between each
months
game.
between Shepard's arrest. So it's only 6 months between the second and third game.
Well, he was arrested, but then he was like stuck on shore leave.
Yeah, and that was 6 months. That entire time in between 2 and 3 was 6 months.
That was only 6 months?
Yeah. But 2 years. Shepard's been dead for 2 years. And 2 years and 12 days. So, what does Garrus do? Garrus goes to the cesspool armpit of the universe. A very lawless place where it's a mining asteroid called Omega, where all of the gangs are there. And essentially starts a war with all 3 of the major gangs.
He starts his own vigilante gang to try to stop the crime.
And you know what? He's doing pretty good at it. I would say so. If everything went to shit by the time Shepard showed up, I'd say in 2 years he was doing very good. But then you find him, and he's called the Archangel, and all 3 of the main gangs hate him because he's stopping them.
And these aren't small-time gangs, by the way. These
These
are
are
like 3 of the biggest mercenary crime syndicates in the
in
entire sector of the universe.
Oh yeah, they're the big boys. So then, you help Garrus. Garrus gets hit by a missile, like a rocket.
And he gets his sexy scars.
He gets sexy scars. You know, women like scars. And essentially you get Garrus again, and then you get Garrus in 3. Garrus in 3 is very easy to get.
He is just straight up your boy.
He's just like, sure, I'll tag along. I'll do this again. Shit, what's a third time?
Literally.
But essentially he goes from disgraced cop to vigilante to a
Turian
liaison.
General.
Technically just a tactician / liaison for the Turian army.
He basically becomes the right hand for the head of the entirety of the Turian race because of his expertise on Reapers.
Yes, because of Shepard. Shepard.
Shepard.
He's good boy. Grunt, you meet in Mass Effect 2. Grunt is literally a pod Krogan.
He is your son.
He is your son. He is the first thing he sees when he comes out of the pod. You are his parent.
This is your son. This is your boy. You will love your boy.
This is your baby boy.
Because he flies out windows.
He does. I will say they did Rex and Grunt very well in Mass Effect 3.
Oh, I love Rex
Of just
3.
It expands the Krogan like mentality, and it fits it so well. But Grunt, basically, you have Grunt with you, and you do all your shit in Mass Effect 2, and then Mass Effect 3, he's in charge. Sorry, I missed the important part. Mass Effect 2, you help him in his loyalty mission become an actual Krogan.
Mm-hmm.
By killing a Thresher Maw. Well, you don't have to kill the Thresher Maw. But it's very easy to kill the Thresher Maw. They're like, oh man, you know, it's really hard. But you literally just sit there and put bullets into it and it eventually dies.
The entire point is, like, Grunt is basically in his adolescence and he doesn't have an outlet. And the entire point of going kill the Thresher Maw is, like, your journey into adulthood.
Yeah.
But the Krogans know that he's pod bred, so a lot of people are like against him actually going through the process.
Mm-hmm. But it's also for him to like get a clan, because technically when he's born he's clanless because he wasn't born in a clan. So this is also for him to find a way to become part of a clan, in which he picks the Erdnot clan, which is what Rex is from. But we'll get to Rex when Rex pops up.
And in the process, you get to headbutt a Krogan and win.
You do get to headbutt a Krogan. I think you get to headbutt a Krogan in 3 as well. You punch a reporter in all 3 games, though. That's the best part.
Yeah. I never actually punched the reporter.
Oh, I did. Every first bit I got, they got punched.
I was always very tempted, but I never did.
But then in 3, now Grunt is in charge of Arlat Company, which is like one of the best Krogan companies. One of the best Krogan squads, essentially. So from being a little pod baby to now leading one of the most fiercest Krogan squads in the entire universe. They grow up so fast. So he's S tier. We're both in agreement.
Yeah, okay with that.
Both of them are S tier. Jaal. Jaal was brought in Andromeda. He is the dog, cat, amphibian people.
I will say, for the most part, you're going to have a better grasp on Andromeda characters.
All right.
But from what I know about Jaal, the very bare minimum that I know about him, I would honestly, from just my hazy knowledge, put him in either A or B.
I'd put him in A, because he actually does have a very good story compared to, like, Andromeda characters. And the fact
He's just a nice dude.
Well, it's also, like, his general story is coming to terms with a not-so-good thing that he learned. Which, spoilers, the Ket, the main bad guy, are just his race, just turned into Ket.
Spoiler for a game from, what, 10 years ago?
Andromeda's not 10 years old.
Yeah, it's not.
When did Andromeda come out? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Oh, shit, I closed
2015, I think?
I closed my other tab. Shit.
15, 16, 17, 18? I don't know.
Mass Effect Andromeda release. 2017. March 21st, 2017. I graduated that year. Holy shit.
I graduated the year before that.
It's like
youngin'.
5 years old. Shut up. But, like, Jaal finds out that the people that they've basically been killing for years and years and years are actually their people just turned into them. And he has to deal with the whole emotional strife of that. He changes in the span of, like, 2 missions, because he's very much like, I don't trust humans. Humans aren't good guys, because they're weird Milky Way people. And they're here to just cause problems like the Ket, to, okay.
What is milk? Why are they from the Milky Way?
What is a Milky Way? Then they basically turn into, oh, okay, you know, this person, Ryder, they're not that bad. I like them. I want to keep working with them. So I'd say Jaal is like low A tier.
Yeah, like I said, I don't.
Yeah.
From what I remember of him, I liked him as a character, and
yeah.
I think he brought uh, some good expertise of the team. But
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I'll default to your opinion.
Hey, my opinion, the best opinion. Nobody can tell me otherwise. If they do, they're banned. Haha, I'm kidding. Jack.
Jack.
Everybody's favorite fugitive, convict.
I do love Jack.
The biotic with an attitude. Turned teacher.
I honestly love her development between 2 and 3.
She goes from an asshole to less of an asshole.
She's the exact same person, but now she's just in charge of kids.
Now she cares. Now she actually cares.
Literally. I would honestly put her in A.
I'd put her in A. She's not too bad. One, she's very annoying, and the fact of like she's like, I don't care. But like, 3 really redeems her.
Oh yeah.
3 very much redeems her.
I'll be honest.
Oh,
They wanted take this with a grain of salt because I don't I don't have a source for this or anything, but I heard that originally they wanted to make her pansexual. And if they actually did make her pan, I probably would have romanced her as femshep.
I mean, yeah, that would have made sense, honestly. The way she is would have made sense. But that's neither here nor there because the games came out a while ago.
Yeah. This is about squad mates. We're getting to romance later.
Yeah. All right, PB. She's okay. She's your token Asari, just a younger Asari that's into like tech. I mean, she's like a more energetic Liara from the first one.
Her entire personality can be summed up with quirky.
Yeah. And it's not really like the good quirky either. It's kind of like the mid quirky. Where it's like, yeah, you're pretty fun sometimes, but you're also kind of an asshole sometimes. I'd say C. I'd say above Liam. But I'd say C.
Yeah, I'd say high C, low B.
Because, like, okay, we'll put her above Ashley. How about that? I can't put her in front of Ashley. There we go. I'd say high C. Just because,
yeah,
like...
I'd say in between Ashley and Liam is fine.
She's very jaded at the beginning, it feels like. For no reason. She's very like, we need to do this. And I don't care what anyone else says. And it's like, okay, well, come on. We're a team
And then
here.
we have to deal with her, like, crazy ex.
Oh, yeah, that's very silly, honestly. Alright, we have another goodest boy.
My boy.
Our beat boot boy. Shepherd Commander. We have Legion. Legion's the Geth. The Geth are AI race that the Quarians made that went rogue. Because they... The one that asked, do I have a soul? Was that the question?
Mm-hmm.
That was the question. Does this unit have a soul? Which, if you think about it, is very sad and depressing.
It's very sad and depressing when you realize the Quarians' response for that was like, oh no, we broke galactic law. We have to kill them.
We have to kill them all now. And the Geth found out, and they did not like that. Surprisingly. So, a sentient race of robots. You run into Legion in number 2. And I forgot
Aboard a Reaper.
Who to what?
You find him aboard a Reaper.
Oh yeah, that's right, a derelict Reaper, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got Reaper tech in him. Because I guess
part of your armor.
Oh yeah, that's right. His shoulder is your armor. And you're like, is that my armor? And he's like, yes. He's just...
I found it, therefore it is mine.
He just goes along with it. He's like, yes. He's a big fan of yours too, and he doesn't say Commander Shepard. He's a Shepard Commander, which is great. But like, you know, we love him. He's a little beep boop boy. Did not mean to put him in C tier. Don't mind that. And then it goes to 3, and he's still our favorite little beep boop boy. But he's working with, you know, to try to get the Quarians and Geth to work together. Because he's tired of the war.
His entire existence in 2 is him basically at odds with Tali.
And then 3, it's like they start working together. If Tali doesn't kill him, they start working together. To try to, like, get the Geth and the Quarians to work together. And then 3, sadly, spoiler, he dies. For the greater good.
He dies for the greater good.
Technically, he doesn't die if you really think about it. Because he puts his, like... self into every single Geth and makes them a hive mind.
Oh, he does
More of
die
a-
if you kill the Reapers.
More of a hive. Well, we don't talk about
Wait,
that.
no,
yet.
if you can. Which ending is it that wipes off all
So that's the red
artificial-
one. The red one kills.
Yeah.
No, wait, sorry. No, the red one. Fuck, hold on. I gotta look this up.
The red one is like it destroys all
Three.
artificial intelligence.
Endings.
But that destroys all the Reapers, but it also destroys all the Geth and kills Edie.
Hey, so fun fact.
Hi.
I pulled up the wiki, and apparently it says there are 8 endings in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, depending on if you have enough galactic readiness.
Right, I understand that. That's 6. 7 is shooting the kid. What the hell
Yep.
is 8?
Uh,
Okay, hold on, wait. I got some of this right here. So, red is killing all the AI.
Yeah.
Blue is
controlling the Reapers.
controlling the Reapers and essentially controlling the AI, essentially. Green is mixing everybody together.
which, am I the only one that hates that ending?
I actually like that ending over everything.
I hate that ending.
Okay, why do you hate that ending? Hit me with it.
Because
Hit me with it.
you're basically forcing millions of years of evolution.
Listen, you gotta think of it like this, though. What happened when they found the Prothean artifact on Mars? It technically evolved humans a good hundreds of years, if you really think
But
about
that-
it.
That's
It's the same-
rediscovering
it's the
advancement
same-
that already
No.
happened. This is forcing evolution.
You want to hear my other alternate point to this?
Hmm.
All your friends don't die. And they all... It's
All your friends don't
kumbaya.
die with the control ending.
It's kumbaya. Everyone is happy.
It-
And
to
it's
me,
fine.
doing the synthesis ending is like a tyrant trying to create a utopia.
And you create that
It's not
utopia.
going to happen.
No, you did. You did it. Everyone's half organic, half robotic.
And
It's fine.
yeah,
We've
and
cre-
now
a whole world of androids and cybernetic enhancements. It's fine. I see no issue here.
this is another discussion. We got to get back on topic.
Who are we on? Legion. Legion's S tier.
Yes, dear. Yes.
Liara.
I want to say, hey,
I'd say A. I'd say like below Edie, but above Joel. She's okay. At the start, she's very like timid
mm,
and
she
very
becomes a shadow broker.
yeah. Then she becomes a shadow broker and she becomes like actually useful.
Somebody said F tier.
Yeah, I know who that is. That's my other sister. My other sister hates her just mainly from the voice actress.
What's wrong with the voice actress?
I don't think she likes the voice. It's the same thing with Zelda from Breath of the Wild. Oh, you don't? Oh, so it's not the voice? I always thought it was the voice acting. Because she doesn't like the voice actress for Breath of the Wild Zelda. So I thought it was the same thing. I'm gonna be real here, champ. But she's not bad. She has like good character story. She melds with the crew very well.
Yeah, character-wise, she has a really good development throughout the trilogy.
And like when you hit 3, she's very much like she cares so much.
She's still that timid nerd, but she's not afraid to put a bullet in somebody.
And then she's there for her friends. Like when you walk into her room occasionally, she's like talking to other crewmates and she's like, "Hey, what do you need what do you need from me? Do you need anything? Tell me now. If you need anything, let me know. I will get it for you." But yeah, she's not bad. Cora from Andromeda. She was technically next in line as Pathfinder after Yo Papa. But then Yo Papa died, saving your life, and made you the Pathfinder. So Cora is a little jaded. I don't know how I feel about the fact of her being an Asari Huntress as well.
I was about to say, you want to know how I sum up like her personality in my eyes?
Huh.
I worked with a sorry commander.
You're right. You're very right.
That is my entire
She
perception
brings it
of
up
her
so
personality.
much. Yeah, she brings it up so much. And you sit there for a minute, and you're like, but how did a human become an Asari commando? Like, you think about it. Like, how did that happen? And they never explain how it happened.
Yeah.
It just happened. And we're expected to, be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Surely it was some sort of, like, relations between Asari and humans, but I never
Even
really
then,
went
it's a
into it, so I don't know.
stretch. It's really a stretch then, too. I don't know. I'd say let's see.
I'm fine with that.
Boom. Jal. So, hey, you remember the Protheans who we mentioned earlier that Liara studies? Yeah, he's an actual Prothean.
You said Jal, I think you meant Javik.
Javik, you know what I mean. Javik. He starts with a J. Everyone has the same name. They're all Larry. Everybody here is actually named Larry. Little did you know.
There's so many J.
Javik. He is actually a Prothean. Checkmate, atheists. He's alive, and he doesn't understand a single thing that's going on. All he knows is that the Reapers are bad, and they must die.
Yeah, so fun fact, the entire premise of Mass Effect is the Reapers come by every 50,000 years and wipe out sentient life. So he's from 50,000 years ago.
Yes, he's the only one of his kind to survive. And I like how they're like, when your character asks like, so Jal, what was it all like a long time ago? And he looks at all you and he's like, you all were like babies. You all did not have a brain. I think he said that the Solarians were just little lizards.
Yeah, they would lick their eyeballs.
It's so silly. Javik's pretty good though.
I like his backstory. I like
it is very
him
good
as a character, but it's very hard to talk to him because he is so standoffish all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you were asleep for 50,000
Understandably,
years,
he's standoffish all the time.
all of your friends had died. Well, how would you feel about being resurrected by lesser beings from your time now in the future? How would you feel? I'd feel pretty jaded. He does open up to characters later on in the story, and he does become more, like, friendlier. He's still standoffish, but he does open up and try his best to become. I'd say he's.
And depending on how you talk to him, too, he either ends the game by going on a soul-searching journey, or he kills himself.
Are we talking about Javik?
Yeah.
Javik's not in 2.
Oh, I meant 3. Yeah.
I'd say he's above Liara. Well, they're pretty tied. I'd say they're pretty tied.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're tied because of how intertwined their characters are.
I'll put them below. Well, it's funny because also she's like fangirling, and he's like, "What the hell is this? Why are you like this? Stop being cringe."
She starts off fangirling, but after she realizes how Protheans actually are, she fucking hates it.
It's so good. Everyone likes this. Speaking of Solarians, everybody likes this Solarian, Mordin Solus.
Oh God, Mordin.
When you meet Mordin, when you meet Mordin, he doesn't shut up. He just goes on.
I am a scientist, Solarian.
And it's so depressing in 3. We'll get to explaining what happened in 3. I do want to say, since my middle sister is here,
so much.
I love him too. He's great. But my middle sister is here. Apparently, her and my dad were sitting there when she was playing through this, and she got to Mordin, and Mordin just started talking and kept talking and kept talking. And she looked at my dad and said, "Is this what it's like for you guys when I talk?" And I think my dad busted up laughing. Mordin is very much like, he talks. He's a genius.
He is the smartest man in the room, no matter what room he's in.
So he's like, he's a doctor. He was essentially Solarian KGB. Like, he's all there. He is 100% like top tier. He cares about everyone on the ships, because you realize that going through, like, he is a doctor. He takes his job as a doctor very seriously. he'll just cap a bitch if he needs to. He does that when you meet him
Without
too.
question.
He does that at some point when you meet him in his like first mission. He caps a guy. He's very good. In 2, you find out. Okay, backstory. This is like, you know that image of the dude that's leaning over talking to the girl. You know, he has the shades on, and the girl just seems very uninterested.
Mm-hmm.
This is what this whole conversation is. So in Mass Effect,
this entire stream is us just an excuse for us to gush about Mass Effect. That's
So in-
all this is.
So in Mass Effect, the Krogan have like the thing called the genophage. So the genophage was where the Solarians and Turians made them all basically stillborn. The reason why they did that was because the Krogans rebelled at some point because they were originally made to kill the Rachni.
Well, they were conscripted.
Yeah, forcibly conscripted. But then they realized, oh shit, because the Krogan were the only species to outbreed the Rachni. But then they realized, oh shit, we have a lot of Krogan, a very small Rachni problem now.
And they're very unhappy that we did not give them adequate rewards.
And then a war started, the Krogan rebellions. It basically boiled down to the Turians and Solarians creating a thing to make most of the Krogan sterile. Most, if not all, the Krogan. To where they have very...
Wasn't it like one in every 100
Yes.
were not stillbirth?
Yes. It was very
Or
hard...
was it 1 in 1,000?
Well, let's look that up right now. Mass Effect Krogan stillborn death rate. Analyzing the inconsistencies of the Krogan reproduction. I don't want to worry about that. I don't.
Please enlighten us.
Very large amounts. It doesn't say. Nothing here really says. Oh, here we go. Only 1 birth in every 1,000 producing live offsprings.
Yeah.
So yeah, it sucked. Life as a Krogan kinda sucked. So
especially when your main planet that you live on was destroyed by your own nuclear fallout.
Yes, and they bring that up a lot sometimes. So then you cut to 3, and you get word that there is a female Krogan in a Solarian facility that is immune to the genophage. So everyone's like, oh shit. I feel like that's the theme phrase in Mass Effect 3. Oh shit.
That is the entirety of Mass Effect 3. When the Reapers show up, oh shit.
The Krogan genophage might have a cure. Oh shit. The Quarians and Geth are starting to work together. Oh shit.
Before that, they've gone to war when the Reapers showed up.
Oh, it's great. So you get to the facility, the Solarian facility, and you find out that Mordin was the one that was like, that was basically the squealer.
Architect.
Who is giving out the information that the female was there. But then you later find out that he also helped make, I should say, the genophage.
Yeah, he was one of the main scientists.
So he is trying to make amends. And that ultimately is his downfall. Where when you go to release the genophage cure, on the Krogan homeworld, he has to sacrifice himself. But he's a very good character. He melds with the squad very well. He is a doctor. His main thought in Mass Effect 2 is, I am a doctor. I am their doctor. I am here to help them. And like I said, he will cap a bitch if need be. I'd say high A tier, probably above Liara.
His entire character development was him growing a conscience and getting morality.
Yes. Yes.
But I love him. I love him so much. I'm okay with that.
Above. All right. Drax. Drac. The Krogan of Mass Effect Andromeda.
He's definitely one of my favorite characters in Andromeda.
He is an old man. He's lived his life. He basically has like 100 years left.
He has a spike goatee.
He does. He does. You just pointed it out, actually. He has a spike goatee. Tarson is saying that we need to hydrate and stretch, so you better freaking stretch and hydrate.
I won't stretch, but I'll drink my gamer subs.
Oh shit, what flavor? Tell us the flavor.
The anime girl thighs.
That's what's the actual flavor? I don't know what anime
Orange
girl
cream.
thighs. All right. Oh my god. Yeah, they got the name brand right there. All right, Drac. He's very much like the grandfather of the group. I didn't mean to put him there.
And he's funny as hell.
He is very funny. Him and Vetra work
I
so
love
well
having him
together.
and Vetra together.
It's so funny because you get to Kadara, which is like the smuggler port, which is where like it's like the Omega of Andromeda. Nobody's good there. You get there, and they're like, "Yeah, this is Kadara. Okay, let's go. We have deals we gotta make." And your writer's like, "What? What do you mean?" And they're like, him and Vetra both are like, "Don't worry about it," and they just walk away. I'd say A tier above Jal and Javik.
I would say below Jaw.
You'd say below Jal?
Actually, no. Thinking about it more, I'd say above Jaw.
Above Jal, below Javik?
No, you were right. Above Javik.
Because Liara has like character growth. Javik has a little bit of character growth, but it's not much because he's only in one game.
I kind of want to put Jack above Javik too,
Alright.
but below Drac.
Bop! There we go. Alright. So we covered Samara's daughter, who was just an asshole. Now we have Samara. We love Samara here. She's a mom. She's a matriarch.
I don't love her, but I don't hate her.
Which means that she's very old.
Oh yeah, she's like, besides like Liara's mother that you meet in the first one, she's like the oldest Asari you see.
She is a very good biotic. She was an Asari huntress, which are like Spec Ops Asari. I'd say above Vega.
I was actually thinking the same exact thing.
Shit, we on the same wavelength. There is no hot takes here.
There hasn't been any controversy so far.
Liara's father. Oh yeah, Liara's other mother, the bartender.
Oh.
But Samara's pretty good. She cares about her daughters, and you get to save a daughter. Well,
I completely forgot that Liara's discriminated against for being a pureblood.
oh yeah, it's very silly, and it's funny too because she's technically not a pureblood because in the Citadel DLC you find out that she has a little bit of Krogan in her.
Yep.
So she's not a pureblood, but because she has two Asari parents, she's considered a pureblood. It's very silly. Speaking of drag, we gotta bring up Vetra. Turian
I'm not
smuggler.
I'm not budging on this. This is an S for me.
I'd say bottom S. I think Legion's a better boy. Boy BOI.
I don't agree.
All right,
but
here we go.
compromise.
No. Why don't you agree?
I-
hit me with it. You can't do the romance, but it's like squad cohesiveness, the character itself, and how they work gameplay wise. You gotta hit me with it.
Let's start with Legion.
All right.
Outside of talking with Edie and fighting with Tali, Legion doesn't have too much. Let's say he doesn't have too much like to discuss with the other characters. So outside of like having Legion and Tali on the squad or having Legion and Edie on the squad, you don't really get much out of.
Well, they talk. They do talk, and it's usually
They
them asking
talk.
questions. It's usually them being like,
Yeah,
"Hey, what's
it's
up with the Geth?
everyone-
How do they work?"
It's everyone being inquisitive of the Geth, and that's what you get if you don't have Legion with either Tali or Edie.
The fuck is this? There we go. Oh, by the way, the
Vetra-
song now is Convincing Jack.
Vetra melds with the entire squad,
Shit,
and
you
she
right.
always has some funny shit to say, no matter
Shit.
who is with you.
Shit, you right. All right, above Legion, but below Grunt. I'm not budging on this one.
I could agree with this.
Okay.
Also, the fact that she's such a caring big sister,
we
it
should
hits my
we
heartstrings.
should open up a little more. Vetra is a Turian smuggler that came to Andromeda with her little sister. She'd been doing shady deals all her life to try to keep them both alive. Now that she's on Andromeda, she's helping the Pathfinder.
because she knows how to get shit.
She know how to get shit. Also, she kind of just like, I don't want to say it in a rude way, but she kind of weaseled her way in in the first.
Oh yeah,
place.
she saw an opportunity.
And I don't blame her. I would have done the same thing. Shit. If I was in her shoes, shit, it's over. I'm hopping ship. But she's very good. She's a very good character. I did not romance her. Jordan romanced her, but we're not on the romance tier list yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. But Vetra very good. We like Vetra. This is a Vetra household.
Everyone wants a spiky girlfriend.
Everyone wants a dinosaur boyfriend or girlfriend. That's what you learn about the Mass Effect
you don't
fan
know
base.
this because you didn't do the romance. That's an actual quote.
Is that really?
Everyone, you can talk to her while in the bazaar, and she's talking about how everybody's staring at her, and she's just like, maybe they all just want a spiky girlfriend. Everyone wants a spiky girlfriend.
I love it. All right, another good boy. Urdnot Rex.
I'm gonna say S.
I would have to say S too. I'm gonna have to say above Grunt.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right, so Urdnot Rex. He was a mercenary in the first one that was there to kill what's his face. I don't remember the man's name. I'm gonna be real. He's only on screen for like 2 minutes and then he dies.
Yeah. He doesn't even get to kill him if you don't bring Rex with.
Oh, it's so good. But essentially that's his job, and then he just tags along. No, not Saren. He's not here to kill Saren. What is it? Slate? Yeah. Not Slate. What's his fucking name? It's something. It's like a one-word thing that's not even a real name, but he's like an air quote crime boss. What's his fucking
My brain
name?
wants to say something with Fist.
It is Fist. He's here to kill Fist. I'm only here to kill Fist. It's like that. Yeah, it's Fist.
How did I remember that?
You play Mass Effect 1 a lot more than
Mass
me.
Effect like 10 times.
Exactly. But he's there to kill Fist, and then you kill Fist, and it's like, I'm just gonna tag along. He just tags along. Then here comes the split. Here comes a moment where a lot of people don't end up having Rex throughout the entire story because they just mess up. You go to Saren's.
It's not a problem in Legendary Edition, but it is a problem in the
Oh,
original.
really? They fixed so much stuff in Legendary Edition.
In Legendary Edition, your Paragon and Renegade levels don't dictate if you can make choices.
Really?
Yeah, they took that out.
That's so handy.
Which I actually appreciate, because it just lets you roleplay completely.
Oh, yeah. But essentially you get to Vermeer, and Saren has a secret facility where he's basically like test tube growing Krogan. That aren't actually Krogan. They're like 100% test tube, 0% Krogan. They're like if you took a 3D printer and printed a Krogan with all the organs and stuff.
It's like Grunt, but if you didn't give him his own personality.
He's like Grunt, but if you didn't give him the mindset and the DNA of one of the best Krogan generals. Because that's what Grunt is. He's the
It's like
DNA.
Jango Fett compared to clones. Are they effective?
Yes.
Are they
the same person?
Personality of the original?
No. So then Rex is like, we need to save them. It's a cure to the genophage. When it's not. And Ashley just shoots him. If you don't do things a certain way.
If you don't calm him down, Ashley just fucking puts a slug into his back.
Yeah, and it's kind of cringe, which is why a lot of people don't like Ashley also. But, okay, Rex survives. You know, we convince Rex. We're like, hey, don't be stupid. And he's like, you know what, you're right. And he gives you a bro fist. And then, so you guys do your thing, and you get through the rest of Mass Effect 1, because there's really not much really to Mass Effect 1 for his character.
His loyalty mission is you getting his family's armor back.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that keeps him alive on Vermeer in the original. So then we go to 2, where it's like, oh shit, he's in charge of Clan Urdnot now.
Mm-hmm.
He's the big cheese. So then you don't have him as a squad mate in 2. And I don't even think you have him. Do you have him as a squad mate in 3? No.
You have him as a squad mate in the Citadel DLC.
That's right. So you hit 2, and he's the leader of the Urdnot clan, and he's like, this shit sucks. We're gonna fix everything. And he does. Eventually he does. You do Grunt's loyalty mission, and you get more time with Rex. And he does very good. Then 3 rolls around, And cure the genophage. Guess who pops up? Rex. You work with
Bringing
Rex.
all the clans together.
He's an awkward boy. You learn he's very awkward around women.
I mean, wouldn't you be in a Krogan's position?
You know, you're not wrong. So then, you help cure the genophage and you hit the Citadel DLC. And one of the... Hold on, let me see if I can actually pull this up real fast. YouTube. Let me pull this off screen real fast so that I can...
Are you gonna bring up his entrance into the Citadel DLC?
Hold on. I gotta... Oh my god. We might just sit here and watch all of the... Okay, so there's the Introducing Urdnot Rex. There's the Issues. And then where's the... Yeah, Liara is 1/4 Krogan. Here we go. Here's the... Alright, we have 3 Rex clips we need to watch. Let me see if this...
Gonna learn today, Chad.
Right. Hold on. Let me fix this real fast. Alright, Mass Effect 3, Introducing Urdnot Rex. I'm gonna hide myself. Boop. All you got is Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Say hi.
Hi. I'm with Rex.
Alright. You are pause Spotify. It's very silly. It's a very silly time. Their Commander Shepard looks like a bargain bin general.
Bald head looking at
Bald head looking ass.
He looks like an NPC.
He does. Also, here's your Rex entrance. He literally jumps out of a window, jumps into this car full of mercenaries, and just starts beating them up. Throws a man out. There's your Rex entrance, dude.
Rex, what are you doing here?
My boy.
Council over Krogan expansion.
What's funny is he's there for, like, emissary work, too. He's not even, like, there for his personal shit. He's there for work, and he still finds time to just come and help you. What's the next one? Which one you want to do next? The Rex Problems or the Grunt Rex Shepard?
I just remembered in the DLC, all the dudes try to man up Joker.
That was very silly. There's so many... The Citadel DLC is so good.
Oh, it's 100% just fan service. And
It
it's
is
amazing.
fan service, but it's also, like, very much, like, the downtime you need. Because Mass Effect 3 is very much like, go, 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 go. Where it's like you're going from one big world plot point to another world plot point. And there's so much shit going on. And if you save the Citadel DLC right before the last mission, it's just a nice little bow on the top of the game. I think we'll go with the...
Anderson is like, here, have my apartment.
You know what? We'll drop the Rex Problems. We'll just go with the best one. This is like in the apartment during a party.
I'm drinking, but it's not a drinking game.
Come on, give me the...
Afraid to lose.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Shepard.
Grunt?
Shepard.
Rex?
Commander Shepard. Shepard, Shepard, Shepard.
Rex? Grunt?
Shepard. Shepard.
Forgot about that.
Shepard. Shepard.
Grunt?
Shepard. Commander Shepard. Shepard, Shepard, Shepard.
It just keeps going.
Shepard.
And you can tell those were recorded, like, all together. Like, even the scenes where it, like, kind of repeats. Because the way that they say it is just different. But, yeah, Rex is there.
Oh yeah, we're doing a tier list.
Rex is very good. We love Rex in this household. But Rex comes in and saves your bacon, essentially. And Rex is a good character. Miranda! Female human squad mate for Mass Effect 2. That's all I can say.
Before I said anything, is that all you have to say?
About Rex?
No, about Miranda.
Miranda? Yes. I'm not
Personally,
I'm not the biggest fan of Miranda.
yeah, I didn't like her much at first, but after I played through a few times and like actually like tried to learn about everybody, I did start to like her a bit more. So I will say I'm fine with putting her in B tier, but I'd say upper B.
So above Vega.
Yeah.
Above Samara?
That's what I'm struggling with right now. It's either above or below Samara.
Because she doesn't really meld well with the other crewmates too much. At least in my mind.
That is true.
And she is
But
very much... She does get
You
like a
gotta
character
love her
growth.
interactions with Jack.
I'm gonna say it. They just need to fucking get it over with, dude. That's pretty much all the
That's the
extent of
entire
that.
point of the Citadel DLC.
That's
is
the
just everybody on the crew just being like, just fuck.
That's pretty much it, dude. Okay, I'll have to say below Samara. That's my personal opinion, though.
I'm fine with that.
All right. What's his name again?
I can't see past me.
What's
Oh, Zahid.
Zaid? Yeah.
Zahid. I personally really like Zahid.
Zaid was pretty good. Zaid was a grizzled mercenary that...
He's the human version of Rex that tells more stories.
Yes. Even then, Rex tells a fair bit of stories, too. But...
Half of Zahid's character is just telling stories.
So Zaid is essentially your grandfather that will just be like, yeah, I killed a dude in 92. And you're like, what? And that's all he says. That's Zaid.
This
Rex
is the gun I did it with.
Rex is like your dad who not until you're like in your mid to late 20s do you start getting dad lore. That's what Rex is.
Door, if you will.
Door. I'd say Zaid is A tier. I'd say like lower A tier, probably below Jack
I'm
and
fine with
above
that.
Javik, because he doesn't really change, but nobody really hates him on the team.
He does conform to Shepard's ideologies more, but
does.
outside that, yeah, he doesn't really change.
Yeah. Kasumi. We all like Kasumi.
I love Kasumi.
Kasumi's a sweetheart. We all wish she was a romance option, honestly.
Oh, absolutely.
But she was still hung up on the one dude. Oh yeah, I forgot the claw machine was Zaid, where he gets very pissed at the claw machine and then has to ask Shepard for money. Say please. Please.
I'd put her below Morden.
Yeah, I'd take that, Matt. Sounds damn good deal. She's very good though. She's a very
Shake
sweet
on it.
character. She is she's like the tech wizard.
She is the chaotic one.
She's very good.
The fun chaotic
A lot of
one.
people love Kasumi. Very much so. She's a very lovable character. All right, so this last one,
Yeah.
we know where
Let's
this
put
last
her
one,
there and then just close the deal.
we know where this last one goes. Hold on, wait, boom. All right, so Tali,
Anyways, on to the romance.
Tali, Zora, Naraya. You meet her in Mass Effect 1. And I watched the romance video before I romanced Tali, which very heavily skewed my views. But, like, literally in the romance video for, like, the whole romance of her character, it's literally just the scene you meet her in Mass Effect 1, and then it jumps into Mass Effect 2, because that's it. There's no romancing her in Mass Effect 1. But she's
Also, hold on now. You can't call us horny for picking Tali. You can call us horny for picking PB and Miranda, but not Tali.
Oh, yeah.
You get to see her face
Oh, yeah.
in a picture.
You know what? Here, I'll lean back for this. Do you want to explain? Because I've explained to a lot of people. Do you want to explain Tali to everybody?
Meanwhile, Jack literally throws your ass on a table if you
Yes.
romance her.
Yes. That does happen. And you see Miranda's tatas.
Her lingerie tata.
Yes. So we are not.
This
horny
woman
for
really
this
going
pick.
around wearing lingerie all the fucking time.
It's crazy. In space, it's crazy. All right, so Tali, you want to explain Tali for
In
everybody?
the first one, Tali Zora Naraya. Literally, her point in the first one is she's on her pilgrimage. Every Quarian has to go on a pilgrimage because the Quarians, after the Geth rebelled, live in a flotilla of just like ships, and their pilgrimage is them having to go out from the flotilla and bring something back worthwhile for them to like show their value to the fleet, basically.
Be it information, a ship itself, way like physical. It could be physical or knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Some Quarians don't come
And-
back. Either they die or they just don't come back. They don't want to come back. They
Yeah,
haven't
either
found
they-
anything.
They die or they get enlightened about the outside world and like, I don't want to fucking go back.
Yeah. Hi, Ethan.
That's like
Noise
half the
about it
point of
here
the
in the
pilgrimage is
stream.
like finding out if you want to come back or like bring back something useful.
Oh yeah. How are you, bud? It's good to see you, champ. So then that's Mass Effect 1. That's all really Tully has. She has information.
Well, her
on
entire
Saren.
her entire point in Mass Effect 1 is she accidentally finds information from a Geth unit about what Saren's doing, and that like blacklists him because he's also a Spectre, and that the originally the Council didn't believe you that he was bad. So she finds information that actually blacklists him and makes him like not a Spectre anymore.
Makes him the
And
bad guy.
with that information, assassins are sent after her, and she seeks refuge with you, and blah blah. She becomes part of your crew, and basically just spends the entire time in the core of the ship.
Yeah. So then
And then 2,
two.
she's the first squad mate you see in 2.
Is she? She is the first squad. Is she the first squad mate?
Your original squad in 2 is Jacob and Miranda, but the first squad mate you know previously from Mass Effect 1 that you see is is Tali.
Recurring? No.
Yeah, she's the first recurring character you see because you start out in the
That's
Cerberus
right!
ship, and
Because then
yeah,
you
that
go
you
down to
the
that,
first mission you immediately
facility.
find.
and then she's in
Yeah.
that one place where the Quarians are.
Yeah, she's on. You guys go to a settlement that was just attacked by the Collectors, and the whole reason she's there is because a Quarian was there on his pilgrimage.
Shit, that's right. Shit, you covered this. You remember this a lot better than I do. Shit.
Well, that's because 2 is my favorite Mass Effect.
We already went through my tier list of that. We know where 2 lands on that. So then you help her, and then you find her again later. I don't remember 2 all that well.
Her point in 2 is her struggling. Her father brought back Geth to the fleet, which is a big no-no, and the units came back to they went back online and posed a threat to the fleet. They killed her father, and the entire time this is all going on, I don't remember what the Admiralty Board. The
Yeah.
Admiralty Board of the Quarians is trying to decide if they want to kick Tali out of the fleet.
Yeah.
And your entire point there is to prove her innocence and help her come to terms with her father's death and all that jazz.
And also romance her.
And also at this point she's no longer Tali Zora Naraya, she's Tali Vas Nima.
Yes. And then she joins you.
So you get to be basically her lawyer
Yes.
against the Admiralty Board. And
Yes.
you can either just tell the Admiralty Board to fuck themselves or make them actually see that she's valuable to the fleet.
And then you run
Either way,
into-
she comes back with you and becomes Tali Vas Normandy.
Yeah. Talizora Vasnormandy. Yeah. So then you meet Legion, and then it becomes a whole context of, we need to kill him. No, we don't need to kill him. He has information. He's a good boy. But he's not a good boy. No, Tali, he's a good boy. And then Tali's like, he is a good boy. Then we get to Mass Effect 3, where it turns out she's an admiral now. Whoa! And
Again, because of her relationship with Shepard and her expertise on Reapers and
Shepard
her
really
knowledge on the
carried.
Geth.
Shepard carried everybody's
Oh,
career.
absolutely.
If it wasn't for Shepard, they would not have careers. Well,
Maybe
they'd all
Tali
be dead.
would.
No, they'd all
If
be
she
dead.
somehow managed to avoid all the death-defying shit she got into.
No, they would all be dead because she would be dead. They would not have proven Saren wrong, and Saren would have let the Reaper take the Citadel,
yeah,
and that would have jump-started the the extinction event.
In the grand scheme, everybody would be dead, but
Yes.
the entire reason she became like an honorary admiral was her knowledge on the Geth.
So then you help her.
Because they went to fucking war with the Geth.
You help her with the Quarian issues, fighting the Geth, and then after that, she's like, "Yeah, I guess I'll stick around."
Fine.
And she joins you for Mass Effect 3, and that's where you can romance her again. And that's our tier list, dude.
And you get to see stock image Tali face.
Yes. It's
Except if you play Legendary Edition, where they actually did a decent picture.
I need to play the Legendary Edition, dude. I don't know what I'm fucking waiting on.
Yeah, they actually did a better. They did a full like
better
new
render.
photo for her. Yeah, they did an entirely new photo of her showing her
good.
face.
That's
And
good.
funny
We
thing
love
is,
that.
you can get it on the the Bioware store.
The picture itself?
You can get the framed picture from the Bioware store. I actually learned this the other week when I was like looking at the Bioware store. That's in the store.
Jordan, did you buy?
I did not.
Damn it. I was hoping you would. You
I
have
ha-
the figure.
I have the limited Tali figure, but I have no place to fucking put it.
You
I
have.
have
Not
the,
the figure.
I have the Isaac helmet sitting in the middle of my desk because I have nowhere to fucking put it.
But so this is the tier list. At S tier, we have Tali, Garrus, Rex, Grunt, Vetra, and Legion. Some of the best characters, honestly. The top tier character. The community all agree that these are very good characters. I feel like some people would disagree with Legion, but they're not here, so they don't have a voice.
Yeah.
Then we have A tier, which is Edie, Mordin, Kasumi, Liara, Drac, Jack. Oh my god, everyone has almost the exact same name.
Jack, Javak.
Javak. Ja. We have a lot of friends there. And then B, Thane, Samara, Miranda, our boy James, and our boy Jacob. Both human males. C, PB, Ashley, Liam, Cora, and then D tier, Caden Alenko, and Samara's daughter. The
Caden
bottom of the
fucking
barrel.
Alenko.
The bottom barrel. The worst characters. Some Caden fan is just gonna be like, you're wrong, because Caden has character development. It's like, no, he doesn't. His character is a little bitch. Okay, so this isn't the bangable tier list. Speaking of the bangable tier list, hi, welcome to the bangable tier list.
This is the squad member / character tier
This is
list.
the bangable tier list. So if you notice,
Now we're moving on to the romance tier list.
All right, I need complete silence for this. All right, we've set our standard already. In the Tali tier, which is the best tier, is Tali. Nobody can argue with me on this. This is where it stays.
You won't hear shit out of me.
Listen, Omega, if we made a Cynthia tier on the Pokemon Elite Four and Gym Leader tier, we can make a Tali tier, and nobody questions that. That's where I stand.
I do agree, Garrus immediately just belongs. Can we just put him in God tier?
Shit, yeah, you're right.
And
Brother.
I'm just gonna put this out there right now. Garrus and Vetra's romances are very similar, so I kind of want to put Vetra up there too.
Are they
it's
very
both.
similar though?
It's very similar. It's very awkward person trying to show they care in the worst way.
Shit, I'll take that. I'll take that deal.
Because-
you take that deal?
In Vetra's romance, one of her things is like, since she's a smuggler, she actually got steaks from Earth, like
my
actual
God.
like legitimate cow-based steaks from Earth, and she made this entire like romantic dinner and tried to cook it as best as she could with like no knowledge, and she's like freaking out because she thinks she's fucked it up, but you're the entire time you're just like there like, no, you did great, and it's just like, oh, my heart.
You know what's very silly? She ordered real cow human steaks, and I am a cow right now. I'm a little worried. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna be honest there. I never romanced Badger. I feel a little jaded that I didn't romance Badger.
It's so wholesome.
I gotta watch that. All right.
You can romance her as male or female writers, so.
Well, I'm already romancing Suvi. I can't do that. All right. So we're hitting it real early with someone that probably nobody romanced. Kelly Chambers.
Yes, instant shit.
Mass Effect 2.
She was there as a cameo for the IGN lady. That's it.
Was she?
I mean, no, I'm talking about the camera lady. Chambers
Oh
is
yeah, no, the camera
your-
lady. Oh yeah, no, she's shit. But Kelly is the.
She's fine. She's your
okay.
message lady in 2.
Yeah, she's okay. I'd say she's mid. Not really like
I'm fine with mid.
mid. Yeah.
There's not much. There's not much that she's going to be our base. There's not much there. There's not much development or anything.
It's not
but
a
it's
lot.
romance.
It's just there. Samara's daughter is a shit
Yeah, just
because
immediate
you
shit.
die.
You die.
Carlos. What's his name?
I had to wait for. That's
The
Cortez.
shuttle. Cortez. Yes, I remember characters. Cortez mid, I'd say.
He is the gay romance for
He
3.
is, and his is like you find out about his dead husband.
That's most of his character.
Yeah,
Is him
It's
dealing
kinda
with the death
mid.
of his husband and getting over
it's
it.
kind of mid. Sarah Trainer, on the other hand, I'd say is good.
Yeah, it's basically a step up from Kelly because
It is
she's
a
the
step.
message lady in 3. It's
But she
a step
also
up
has
from
like
Kelly.
a very silly. She has a good character to me, at least.
She's funny.
She's very funny.
Her scene in Citadel is one of my favorites when she's fighting that Asari in that mind game.
I think when you get the sexual tension between her and Edie is pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
Where she regrets everything she says and just wants to die of embarrassment. I like Sarah. Sarah Trainer is to me a very good romance
she's
character.
funny.
Cora. Kinda mid. I romanced Cora in the first one.
I
Kinda
thought about
mid.
You said it the first one.
What? Yeah, in my first playthrough. Sorry, yeah. My first
Okay.
playthrough of Andromeda. I romanced like 3 people, and I feel bad about it.
I thought about romancing Cora,
Cora's kind of mid.
but yeah.
Like, it's very much like her getting over, like, her animosities.
It's basically just a repeat of Ashley in the first one.
Yeah, it's kind of mid. I don't remember her name, but she's very sweet. She's the Angaran, woman.
I know literally nothing about her romance. Like I said before we started, it's the Andromeda romances are mostly going to be you. Like, the only ones I know anything about are PB and Vetra.
Avila Kshar. She's very sweet. But beyond that, like, it just feels a very, like, out of place romance. She was another
Also-
one I romanced in the first one. And she was the one that I actually felt bad about because it was like, she's very sweet. But beyond that, there's not really much there. She's kind of mid.
I'll default to your judgment because, like I said, I know nothing. Also,
Uh,
the punchable reporter is not romanceable.
The Punchable reporter is not romanceable. This is a different reporter.
She is punchable, not romanceable.
Yes. Gil. I didn't romance Gil. I don't want to romance Gil. Gil's kind of mid in general.
Gil's entire thing was dealing with his ex, wasn't it?
No, that's PB.
No, I swear. No, it
Gil
was his
doesn't have
childhood
an
friend.
ex. His friend is in charge of the Andromeda reproduction.
And he's thinking
And
about
he's-
trying to get with her.
No, he's
But
gay.
no, they were going to get together, but she wanted to have a kid, and he's very hesitant about having a kid, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I'm gonna be real. I don't remember much about Gil.
I think that's what it was. They were going to get together, but since she's like the leader of reproduction, she wants to have a kid, and he definitely was very on the fence about it.
I can't really say. I'm gonna be real. I can't really say here.
I'm fine with just putting him at bad because I don't know anything
Yeah.
about him, nor do I really want to.
You know what? We'll change bad to I don't know. The I don't know tier.
Yeah,
Welcome to
it's
the I
either
don't know
it's
tier.
mid or shit. There's no in between.
Liam. I don't know what Liam's deal was either.
I'm with you there.
I don't. The Andromeda characters were at a point where it's just like I don't know because I haven't done enough playthroughs, and some of them are just very much like I don't want to really touch
I've
that
only
with a 10-foot
done
pole.
2 playthroughs of Andromeda. First one I did PB, second one I did Vetra.
Exactly. Suvi. I like Suvi's. Suvi's a nerd, and it's so good because there's a scene where they're both very awkward about liking each other. It's very much like millennials that are very awkward that are into each other. That's what it is.
I don't know about her romance, but she's a very cute character. Like, just her entire personality.
Like, they're both stumbling through a conversation, and Ryder's like, I like you, you know, this, that, or the other. And she just blurts it out, and then Suvi's like, I like you too.
I remember watching that.
She's like, I like you too, this, that, or the other. And then Ryder goes, yes. Like, audibly just, yes. I'm gonna say good. It's just like
I'm fine with that.
the comedic awkwardness of it all makes it so good.
She's kind of like, she's in the same vein as Trainer.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. Ashley. This one's up to you. I don't even touch Ashley.
You can't romance her in the second one. I don't think I ever did romance her in the third one because by that point I was on the Tally train.
We all
I
on the
do
Tally
like her
train.
romance in 1. It's very sweet. You get to learn about her family and how she's a very religious person. It's very sweet overall.
What do
I'd
we
say put it in good.
put it in good? Alright, I'll defer
Personality
to you
and
for that.
character-wise, she's low because she's a xenophobic asshole. Romance-wise, it's very sweet.
I'll
'cause
defer to you to
just
that
find-
one.
You just find out that she wants to make her dad happy and she wants to take care of all of her sisters.
Yeah. Alright, I'll take that, because I really don't know, but I'll take that. PB! PB's next. I had gravity-free sex with her. That's all I had.
Yeah, I want to say mid because her entire romance just feels like a fling. Even when you like full-on romance her, it still feels like a fling.
I'll put her in front of Kelly. Fuck, I don't even know. I just met this dude and I don't even know his name. Mass Effect Andromeda dude man romance.
Isn't that the dude that you find on like the first planet you visit?
No, you find him on fucking the Omega of freaking Reyes. His name is Reyes Vidal.
Yeah.
You find him on Kadara,
Yeah, that's it.
and he's kind of
I-
mid. He's not really...
I know him. I don't know anything about him or his romance, so I'll default to you.
He's kind of... I'm going to say shit. I never even romanced him. I don't know his romance, but I'm going to just say shit, because I generally... his
Yeah,
character
honestly.
is just a fill-in character. I don't know why. The reporter from Mass Effect Andromeda, I'm going to have to say shit, too. Because... they're trying to mean that whenever you see a World Omega or the logo, you think of me. Oh, yeah, 100%. Most of the time. The reporter in Mass Effect Andromeda, there's a very silly thing where if you're already romancing someone, you can still romance her, and they're like, yeah, it'll be just here at the station, and nobody will
I
know.
think I did that by accident
And it's
in my first
very
playthrough.
sus, and you're like, I don't like this. I feel gross.
Yeah. That entire time, like, I did it by accident in the first one because, like, this is what I was just like, I want to be nice to everyone.
Yeah. But you just, it hits and they're like, yeah, we'll just keep this a secret from everyone. It's like this, and we won't tell anybody. And it's like, this feels very gross. and I'm not a fan of it.
I remember, if you actually exclusively romance her, I remember liking hers a little bit. So if we still had the bad tier, I would put her at bad instead of shit.
Well, you know. Add a row below.
We can make that tier.
We can make that tier. Bad tier. Is that how you spell tier? That is how you spell tier. Alright, we'll put her in bad tier. Jaw. You do get to see Jaw booty.
The Judy.
The Judy, if you will. I'd say it's good. It's not really mid. But it's like you do get like an emotional connection. It is very like an emotional relationship.
Yeah, I don't know much about his romance, but from what I've seen, it seems like a good emotional romance.
It's a good emotional, like healthy emotional relationship. It's very good. Caden. I just hate Caden in general. I want to put
I'm
him
with
in,
you there.
I want to at least give him the benefit of the doubt and put him in bad.
Yeah,
like
I'm
it's not
fine with
like
that.
shoot-in reporter literally kills you and random man.
Random man.
Liara, I'd say Liara's was good.
Higher good.
Higher good. Put her above
Because
Ashley.
She's the one that I romance as femshep.
Put her above Ashley, below Suvi.
Hmm.
I will fist fight for Suvi. I will take a man's life for this woman. She's just...
Your conviction to Suvi's romance is better than my conviction to Liara, so I'll give it to you.
She's a nerdy scientist who also slightly believes in a higher power. And she's very awkward. And we love awkward here.
Liara's a nerdy scientist who struggles with the higher power of finding out that her higher power is just an asshole.
Yo, that's different. Liara also in 2, I think your romance for her in 2 is literally her being like, we can't. We're both busy.
Because
Stop that.
She's figuring out how to be the shadow broker, so she's just like, no.
You try to, like, grab her butt, and she smacks your hand, and she's like, stop that.
Yeah, the entirety of, like, if you romance her one, and the entirety of, like, the shadow broker DLC is literally just, like, her being like, we gotta work, and you be like, what am I...
So, yeah, I'd take her below Subi. Above Ashley.
Like I said, your conviction for Suvi is more than my conviction for Liara, so...
Miranda. Mid. I'd say mid.
Above Kelly.
The only redeeming thing is Miranda Titty, and that's it. Jack.
She's in the same vein as Vetra, but I feel like Vetra's story did it better. She's just trying to take care of her sister.
Jack. You have more knowledge about Jack's romance than I do.
I'd say good.
You say good? Above Liara or below Liara?
It's this is kind of tricky because for 2 I'd say below Liara, but for 3 I'd say above.
Sounds like an above Liara for me.
Yeah, because the entirety of her romance in the second one is literally just breaking through to her, and the third one is like you actually get to see her being like nice and
Yeah.
shit.
Jacob. I don't know.
Bad.
Bad? All right, it's going to.
I don't.
It's
I
gonna
don't
go
know
above
anything about
the-
Jacob's romance,
It's gonna go above the
and
reporter.
I don't really
though.
want to.
It's gonna go above Caden and the reporter, just because the reporter is a
alright.
cheating relationship. Jacob's hilarious if you romance him in 2
'Cause-
because he is in a relationship.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
3. You can have very fun conversations about it. Oh yeah, that's right. He is in a relationship in 3. I forgot about that. Shit. Everybody's best favorite, very sick amphibious man.
Good.
I'd say good. I'd say that's good.
You kind of smell
What the?
Yeah,
like a
he
baka.
is so lovesick. It's adorable.
It's good. I'd say above Ashley. I'd say above Ashley.
Might even say above Liara.
Ooh, okay, shit. I'll
Getting
take that.
spicy.
I'll take that. All right, so we have Tali tier. It's Tali. We can't. No
Yes.
one's changing that. Nobody's changing that. God, Garrison Vetra. Just funny. The one Korean
The
you can
lovable, awkward.
date. Have you looked at this like fully? Like the one Korean you can date is the best girl, top of the tiers.
Then the Turian.
Then the two Turians you can date are in God tier. And then everyone else, slightly humanoid, is just in good to shit.
Yeah. Fucking Asari, you know, the usual like sex symbol Mass Effect, like everyone wants to fuck them. They're all the fuck over the place.
The only tier they're not in is the I don't know tier.
Yeah, they're literally in every tier except I don't know and below God.
God tier. In the order, we have Kelly, Suvi, Jack, Thane, Liara, Ashley, Jal. How do we feel about that? I feel pretty good about that.
I'm fine with that.
Mid is PB, Miranda, Kelly, Cortez? Yeah, Cora! And her name that I forget always, because she's not a big character. She's another shoehorned in romance.
The biggest crime in Mass Effect is no romanceable crime.
Oh, yeah. We all know that.
Can't you, like, dance around it with Drac?
No?
I thought you could get, like, some, like, not spicy, but slightly romance dialogue.
I don't
Like,
think so.
you trying to get with Drac, but he's like, I'm too old for you.
I don't think so. I don't remember. It's been a while. Then bad is Jacob, the reporter that basically makes you a two-time and home wrecking cheater. And then Caden.
Sketchy camera lady.
And then Caden, little bitch boy. I don't know is Gil and Liam, because we both just don't know.
I know nothing about Liam's romance, and
Gil's is just...
fucking Gil's is complicated because he wants to get with this girl, but doesn't want a kid.
And then shit tier is the shoehorned in reporter, the woman that literally
IGN.
kills you, and just the dude.
Random Hispanic man.
Random Hispanic man. Shit. We went through these tier lists at what, hour and 45? That's not bad. Shit.
Also, yes, everybody wants a spiky girlfriend.
Everybody wants a spiky girlfriend. We all love spiky girlfriends here. Let me hold on.
Look up another random Mass Effect tier list.
Hold on. What is this one? Oh my god. It's a more full character tier list, I think. It is. There's a lot of characters on here. There's
Is it adding, like,
so
NPCs?
many. Yes.
Oh god.
Oh
Anderson,
my
top tier.
god. Do we want to do this one? There's
Hold on, you pull it up.
so
I
many.
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, let me... Oh my god, there's so many on here. Are you looking at my stream right now?
Yeah, I've had the stream in the background.
There's so many characters on here. There's some I don't even recognize.
Oh my god!
That's what I'm saying! There's so many!
I mean, we can try it.
Oh my god.
Just put an IDK tier.
Now there is a question mark tier. There is a question mark tier. Go to template.
Okay.
Oh my god.
immediately
There's
see Jenkins.
so... Alright, first one, Anderson. God tier.
Absolutely god tier. He is your dad.
Is that Caden? That's Mass Effect 1 Caden. Trash. Straight trash. Nihilus. The first Spectre you meet, who is there to test you to see if you're good to be a Spectre, but then dies by Saren's hand. I'd say A. He's pretty good.
I'd say B.
B?
We don't personally like. I like his introduction. I like why he's there. We don't really get to see him long
But
enough to
he
really
fills-
understand him as a character.
He jump starts the entire story. All 3 games. His death is the cause for all these games.
That
if you
is
really
very
think about it.
true.
So I'd say
His
he's a
death
great boy.
Is the plot of us becoming Spectre.
I'd say great just for that, honestly.
Yeah, okay, you convinced me.
Jenkins, great.
S tier.
Jenkins is a squad mate that you get at the very beginning of Mass Effect 1, and his whole purpose is just to get gunned down by a Geth robot. Not even like a main Geth, just like a scout unit.
Just one of the drones.
Just, he gets gunned down, and you're like, shit. It's so silly. On his home planet!
Realistically-
That's right! This is his home
On
planet!
his own planet.
A tier. A tier.
If we're memeing, I'd say A tier. If we're talking seriously, I'd say C.
No. Serious? A tier. Meme? A tier. He's staying in A tier.
You were laughing the entire time you were saying serious, so I don't believe you.
Here's the rule set for this one, because this one's so big. We each get one veto, which is where we can put people where we want to put them.
Can we at least compromise and put him in B?
We'll compromise and put them in B, but we each can still get our veto.
Okay. We get one veto.
Yes. Mass Effect 1 Ashley, which I'm assuming fits for all the games, because she's not anywhere else on the tier list.
She goes from trash.
Yes, she's not
I'd
anywhere
say-
else on the tier list, so it is Ashley in general.
She goes from trash to, I want to say,
I'm gonna say meh.
I'm leaning towards low B.
Can we compromise and say that Jenkins is above her?
I'm okay with this.
Okay, great. Ashley, you're behind a dead man. How does it feel?
Well, she almost died in 3, so.
Saren. I would say B tier.
I'd say A.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm actually fine with that.
I find him to be a compelling villain.
He is a very good villain. He's a very good, like, jumpstart villain. Where it's
'Cause, like,
very obvious,
Originally, you're just you think that he's just trying to save himself, but as you go through the game, you find out that he is honestly, he believes he's trying to save the universe, but he's just indoctrinated.
Yeah. He's a very good villain. Next up, Liara's mother. Meh.
Liara's mother.
The one you kill, not the
Yeah,
not the
Matriarch
bartender.
Benezia.
Yeah. Meh. Literally, her first shot is from her tits down. So.
That's so true.
Meh.
Her entire premise as a character was she was originally trying to, like, stop Saren herself, but ends up getting indoctrinated, and then we can, like,
Bring Liara along, and it opens up more dialogue.
yeah, and we find out that she's trying to be a good mother, but
Mhm.
at the same time, that's all we get about her.
Yeah. I say meh.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because we find out in later games that she was kind of a good mother.
Who is this? Who is this man? Who is this man?
I can't see past my icon.
Can I? Oh, okay. Open image in new tab. Who is this man? This man right here.
That is...
Who is he?
Oh, fuck, what's his name?
What's great is I have you, and I also have my middle sister, so this works out perfectly.
I think that's
Engineer
the
Adams.
engineer.
Engineer
Yeah,
Adams.
Adams.
If I remember correctly, I liked Adams.
I do like Adams,
I'd
especially
say-
because he's immediately, like, okay with Tali being on board.
I would say Adams above Jenkins.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right. Preston. Meh.
I thought it was Presley.
Presley. Same difference. Meh.
It's the same thing as Ashley. Starts xenophobic, comes around.
Meh.
But he does die right at the beginning of 2.
He does die at the beginning of 2. He does not live long in this universe.
I'm okay with meh.
Above Benezia
Low
or below? Okay, below Benezia then. Dr. Chakawakis. Chakawas. Chakawakawakis.
I do actually really like Dr. Chakwas.
I'd say great.
Yeah,
I'd say low grade.
especially because you can. I love the fact that you can share a bottle of wine with her in 3.
In 1 and 3.
Oh yeah, it is in 1 and 3.
And no, wait, 2, because she's also on the ship at 2. She is in all 3
Yeah.
games. You share
She
a bottle
is
with her
in
every
all 3
single
games.
game.
Well, actually, doesn't she die if you don't save her fast enough in 2?
Everyone dies if you don't save them fast enough in 2. No, no, no,
it's some die.
no,
Some-
no. She does not die in 2.
Like Kelly dies in 2 if you don't immediately go save them.
Yes, which is very silly because my sister did not do that when she played. She still had a bunch of shit to do. I collected everything, then got hit with the one where they collect everybody, and I'm like, shit, looks like I'm saving everybody.
Yeah.
So, next is... What's his name?
Udina.
Udina.
He's a fucking shitbag.
But he's good at it being a shitbag, though.
He is good at being a shitbag.
As far as, like, his character goes, he's really good as a bad guy. It's like Micah in Red Dead 2. He's a bad guy. We hate
That's a
Micah.
good comparison. We know he's a bad guy the entire time.
We
but he's
hate Micah so much, but we love his character and how he's very good at portraying a bad guy.
Your argument is he betrays us all in the end. We have Saren in 18.
You can't say that. We have the actual, like, main game bad guy in the first
Yeah.
game in A tier. You can't make that knowledge here. You can't say that. I would say low good. Because he is a good bad guy.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, next up, the Council.
Oh, the fucking council.
And what's funny is this doesn't even play into effect if you kill the council and then the next council takes over, because they're the exact same. They're bad. They're garbage at their jobs. They're not really good.
I never really cared for the council.
They're bad. Speaking of Fist. Fist is kind of meh. He's there to progress the story. He's a crime lord. What do you expect?
No, that's not Fist.
Is that not
That's the
Fist?
guy you get information from in the bar that
Are
Fist
you
owns.
sure?
I am 100% positive. Fist has like an.
Oh yeah,
high and tight
Fist
haircut.
has the high. Yeah.
That's the guy. That's like the disgraced officer that tries to flirt with you if you're fem shep.
I'd say bad.
I'm trying to remember.
Then in 2, he gets people fake identities. I'd say meh.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'd say meh, low meh. And stars with
I
an-
might even lead towards high bad.
with an H. Harkin. His name is Harkin. Because I remember
that's
Garrus
it.
saying, no, I don't like Harkin, or something like that.
Yeah, he's just a dick. He's a C-sec dick.
The Reporter. Trash. Better than Caden, but still trash.
Only better than Kaden because we can punch her. And she tries to kick your ass in 3.
It's funny, because in 3 you swing a punch, she ducks, and she's like, yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming, then you punch her again.
Yep.
Oh my god. Alright, now we're into the section that it's going to get very difficult. Open image in new tab. Who is this? Oh, this is the green
What I-
woman! This is the green one!
Yeah,
She's
that's the
green!
Sorry,
I like her.
especially because she comes back in 2
And
she
she's
stayed
good.
with the colony.
And she's
And
good.
She's doing her best to help the colony.
Good above Jenkins.
I'm fine with that. Actually,
But-
I might want to go above Adams.
Shit, I'll take that. I'll take that bet. She's not green here. You're right. The picture, it would be better if it was her green form and not blue. That's not the green one. That
Yeah,
is the green one. I saw from the facial markings.
She only becomes green in 2.
Look at the facial markings. The facial markings is her.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can tell I play too much Mass Effect 1 because I can tell because of the background behind her that that's the Thorian's chambers.
I hate that place. But no, I could tell
I
from
hate
her
it.
the facial markings that it is her. Because I vividly remember those same facial markings on green.
Yeah, she only becomes green in the second one.
Because of the...
All of her clones are green, but she only becomes green in the second.
But she becomes green because of, I don't know, the radioactivity or something. I don't know.
No, the Thorian virus.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Now my question: who the fuck is this? Who is this woman?
Hold on. I need to see you pull her out from behind my fat ass head.
Who is this woman? I don't know who that is.
That is, I think that might be Liara's, fucking, what's her name? Like the woman that basically took calls for Liara in the second one.
Is it?
Wait,
We're not even in the second one yet because we haven't even hit. Like Garrus and Rex are next, so we're still in the
Wait.
first game. Because luckily everything's split up by the games, so we are still in the first game.
that might be the woman that tricks you in the first game.
Oh, the consort!
Oh, it is the console.
It is the consort. Nah.
Yeah, I never really. She's nice, but
You do
don't
the
really get to
deed.
do
You
much
do
with
the
her.
deed with her. That's about it. I don't
or
know.
she just gives you some wisdom and then you're out.
Below Harkin is what I'd say. She's kind of meh.
I'm fine with that.
We're not arguing about these next three.
Nope, we are not.
I'm putting Tali above. I'm putting Tali above Garrus too. You know what? Tali's going above Anderson as well. Now, my question to you
I'm
is,
okay with it.
my question to you is, does Garrus fall above Anderson or
That is a
below?
hard choice.
And same with Rex. See, now we're getting into
Because-
the nitty gritty.
I say Rex is below all of them.
Yes, but
Yeah,
now you
I
gotta.
love Rex, but I love them more. And I fucking love Anderson.
Anderson is, and who's the voice actor for Anderson again?
I always forget his name, but he's
But
the
he's
same
a very,
voice actor for.
he's a good voice. He's a good actor.
He's the same voice actor for the Arbiter.
Keith David.
Yep.
Is Keith David? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you're right. They did a really good
Hmm?
job mixing his voice then in 2 and 3 then. Shit. Because
Yeah, no, I
could
fucking
not
love
tell.
Anderson. He's just such a perfect father figure.
Keith David is a very good actor though. He is, in general, he's a very good actor. I'd say Garrus is below Anderson. I'm gonna bite the bullet here. I'll say it. Come at me.
I won't fight you on it.
Come at me, people. I know my sister's gonna fight me on this probably. I don't know. I think she's in the
Especially
same
because-
boat.
After you deal, spoilers for 3. After you deal with the elusive man and at the end of 3, and you're just sitting there with him, and my fucking heart.
It's so good. It's so good.
He is just straight up your dad, and he's such a good dad.
All right, we're on to the next one. Liara. Low grade.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
I would say we do move Nihilus down to the bottom of great.
That sounds right.
Saren, I think, still stays at the top of great.
Yeah,
Because to me,
Yes.
again, he's
we're
a
getting very
good
close to like
villain.
the kind of antagonist of 2 into 3, and I'd say Saren is better than him.
Who the fuck is this? Open image in new tab. What is this? What is this thing? Oh, is that the Rachni Queen?
Hold on.
I think it's the
have to-
Rachni Queen.
No, that's the Thorian.
Is that the where the fuck is the Rachni Queen? She's not even. Oh, there she is. She's next. Okay, yeah, shit. What the fuck? Okay. Thorian, meh. I don't really. That's why I was like, who the fuck is that? Meh.
I'm trying to remember the Thorian's motivation.
Eat food? I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if it like had a higher like thought of like having a goal, or if it was
Yes.
literally just spread.
Effect Thorian viewpoint. Time to pull up the Mass Effect wiki. Its ability to hibernate for thousands of years makes its real age impossible to guess. The Thorian is a unique creature with mind controlling and telepathic abilities and a massive sensory network. It releases spores into the air that allow the Thorian to control those who inhale them, using pain to control their behavior. These thralls then tend to the Thorian and obey its will. which is what happened to her.
Mhm.
But I don't know. He's like a minor bad guy in the entire story.
Yeah.
I'd say mid. Oh, Saren sent her to go negotiate and trade with Thorian.
Yeah, the Saren wanted information from the Thorian since it, as you said,
It's
reading that,
old.
it's countless. It's fucking
Yeah.
old. So,
And he
and-
offered Shiala as a sacrifice, which is the green girl.
yep.
Yep. Meh.
Yeah, I'm fine with meh.
He's an
Like you said,
antagonist.
it's-
like
it's-
that's his point.
He's a stepping stone villain.
Okay, yeah. Meh. I'd say above the consort, above Harkin, above or below Presley. I'd say below Presley.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. The Rachni Queen, the real one.
I actually,
and not the fake
I like
one.
the Rachni Queen
I
a
think
lot.
she's great. Above Nihilus, great. Because she's just a mama trying to find a home for her baby.
Yeah, she's literally just trying to exist with her kids.
Mm-hmm. And then she helps you in the third one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next big bad, the Elusive Man.
I don't like the elusive, as I was saying before. I don't like him as much as Saren.
But listen. I have one thing that might change your mind. It's Martin Sheen.
What can you possibly tell me about Tim?
It's Martin Sheen. That's it. That's all I got. I like Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen.
It's your entire
To me, Martin Sheen is a pretty good actor. And he does a very good job as the Elusive Man.
The elusive man fills the same exact role as Saren. He thinks he's
No,
saving the universe.
he's not saving the universe. He's saving humanity,
Yeah.
Which
so he's
makes
even smaller
him-
scale. He's selfish.
which makes him a little racist. But I'd
He's
say
Saren, but racist.
I'd say good. I'd say bottom good. Above
I'd be fine
Udina,
with putting
above
him in good.
Ashley, below Jenkins. That's where he stands. Above Ashley, below Jenkins.
I'm okay with this.
All right. Jacob. Meh.
Meh.
Meh. Higher meh. Like top meh.
The majority of his character is him dealing with like the death and coming back of his father, who actually turned out to be an asshole.
Yeah. There was no comeback. He was just alive on a planet with mind control.
Yeah, he was just alive on a planet, purposely making people ingest shit to make them like more primitive, so he could control them.
Miranda. Meh.
I like her more than Jacob.
Meh.
The entire bioengineered to be perfect thing, I like that as a concept.
I'll give you good, but I'll give you like below Udina good.
I'll accept this.
Okay. Arya T'Loak. Great.
I actually really, yeah, I
Great.
love Arya.
I would say, I would even go as far as saying below Saren. Above Chakawa.
I think I'm with you there. I really like Arya.
Because she's a boss-ass bitch. She don't care what happens. But she does have a soul in 3. A small one. And you meet her girlfriend.
Who promptly dies.
It is a sad time. But hey, you know?
And depending on how you chose to do in the DLC, you get a kiss.
Do you?
Yeah, if you like more or less go along with most of what she says, you can actually get a kiss from her.
Aww. Little crazy. Little crazy bitch vibe, but aww. Alright, Morden. Great. I'd say great above Chakwa, below Arya.
I don't know. I might want to put him even a little higher.
Above Arya? Above I See, now that you said that, I'm feeling a little I feel a little lean. I'm feeling a little leaning towards above Saren.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like I was either thinking low S or high A.
Jack, low great. Above
Yeah.
Liara. I would say above Liara.
I would say she's much more compelling than Liara. So I'm with you there.
And that means that she is below Chakawakas. Chakawaka.
If Anderson is the mom, then Chakwas is like the cool aunt. I mean, I said Anderson is the mom. Anderson is the dad. Then Chakwas is the cool aunt.
The general whose DNA was used to make Grunt. And the only reason I can get that from this picture is
It's
the
because of the-
background.
The pods in the background.
Yes. Meh? Hi, meh?
Eh. Egotistical motherfucker.
Hi, meh? Low meh.
Low man.
Low meh. All right, here we go.
He was
Above
a
or
main character
below,
that made a great character.
above or below consort?
Above consort.
Above or below Harkin?
Above Harkin.
Above or below the fungus man?
Fungus man.
This is where I'd say below.
Yeah.
All right, our sweet baby boy Grunt. Above or below Rex? He's going in great. He's going in God. We can't argue this.
I say below Rex. I like
Below
Rex.
Rex? Okay, fair. All right, now who the fuck are you? Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
I have to wait to see you pull him up.
I don't know who this could be. Cause it's not even
Who the fuck is
in-game
that?
art.
That looks that
It's
looks like somebody from the comics.
character art. I don't know who this
It's
man
definitely a Solarian.
is. The Solarian in charge of one of the gangs? I doubt it. We'll just put him in the question mark. I'd say just safe bet question mark. Oh, the Harbinger. No, that's not the Harbinger. Is that Harbinger? That's not Harbinger. Now we're back in Mass Effect 1. That is Harbinger. That's
Harbinger.
That's the internal version of Harbinger. That's like his AI version.
Yeah, that's him speaking to us.
What the hell? And then there's Harbinger, like regular Harbinger. What? Why are these two different characters? AI Harbinger, upper meh. Regular Harbinger, low good. Like bottom tier.
Is
good.
Harbinger the one that attacked the Citadel?
Harbinger is the one that fuck, now I gotta look that up. Hold on.
I mix up the Reaper names so much. Because I think
I typed in
the
Mass
hologram
Effect.
is the leader of the Reapers. Well,
I typed in Mass Effect
then there's the one
Reaper,
attacking Citadel.
and one of the first auto is Mass Effect Reaper sound. The bow.
that shit's iconic.
The bow. Mass Effect 1 Reaper. It does not say. You fucking BS. I gotta pull up the wiki now.
Tell us your secrets.
Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Where the fuck is it? Harbinger, the first Reaper ever created. Harbinger appears to be a unique subtype. Alliance Intelligence identifies it as being the largest Reaper in the Andromeda, and its design differs notably from the capital ship subtype, having only 4 main legs and multiple glowing eyes. Exactly how much more powerful it is than a normal Reaper capital ship is unknown. I'm gonna assume, because I do not see Harbinger anywhere else in here, Harbinger is the gold one.
Harbinger is the leaders. I think the other one's Sovereign.
No, I don't.
Which one of you is which?
Capital ship, also known as a Sovereign class, the 2-kilometer-long capital ship, are most well-known Reaper subtype. Their main weapon is a spinal-mounted something cannon. It's a magnetohydrodynamic cannon with it. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Sovereign is the one of the first one. Harbinger is the big guy. Harbinger is the gold one. Sovereign is the regular one. That's what we're gonna say. My foot is set down right here. Harbinger,
I mean,
low tier good.
we might have to put Sovereign in fucking S.
Are
He
you
orchestrates everything?
Right, but like it's not like he's really doing much to really be bad. He's inherently bad.
As important to the story, he's
He
S tier.
is
As a character,
low grade.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with just lumping all the Reapers together.
No, I'd have to say Sovereign's like low good. Like bottom good. Because Sovereign really didn't do much. Sovereign just made Saren evil and then popped it at the last minute. I'd say low good.
Yeah. Harbinger is higher than Sovereign.
Oh, yeah.
And
Now we're
yeah,
back.
I'm fine with that.
Now we're back in Mass Effect 2 after jumping back to Mass Effect 1. Hold on. Where's the Prothean AI from ME1? I don't see him. Sucks to be him, doesn't it? Alright, Thane.
Good.
Good?
Upper
I don't
good.
know. But there's the whole arc with him and his son. And the name of the achievement for that is so good. Because it's heartbreaking.
And then
It's
his fight
literally
with
a
Kai
song
Lang.
title. And his fight with Kai Lang, great. Cats in the
Yeah.
Cradle, that's the achievement
Yeah.
name. I'd say great, below Aria.
Yeah, you convinced me.
Cat
Dude
in the
literally
cradle
dies
and
for
the
you.
silver spoon, little boy man and the man on the moon. Samara. Mid good.
Did good.
I'd say above Elusive Man.
Yeah, I was thinking like above or below. the list
Still
man, so
not
I'm
as
fine
good as
with
a Dead Man, though.
that. Jenkins, the real MVP of good tier.
Jenkins is what we base good tier on.
He's the typical gun ho rookie. He is the cornerstone of good tier.
He's good in heart, but not in body. He just has a lot of holes in his body now. Legion, I'd say very top of good.
Yeah, I was gonna say high good, low great.
I'd say very top of good.
I'm
Because
okay
while
with
he
that.
is like a good boy, he's not a great boy.
He's not super compelling.
Kasumi, high great.
Yeah.
I would say, I'd say even above Morden, dude. I'm gonna be real.
I want to say above Morden, but we don't get enough of her.
You're right. We get as much, technically we get as much as her as we do Morden. The only reason Morden is a little higher in most people's tier list is because of what he does and how he affects the group.
He gets more development.
Kasumi gets emotional development.
Only a little, though.
My veto.
Really? This is
Above
what-
Morden.
Alright.
That, Zaid. I'd say
Good.
above Jenkins good.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I feel like if I word anything above Jenkins good, I feel like you'd be fine with it. Because it's above a dead man.
I mean, it's also, in that aspect, it's above Samara.
Who is this man? I know you can't see it yet. Who is this man? Who are
Is
you?
that Miranda's dad?
No.
No, that's the guy that betrays Miranda.
I don't remember this, dude. I'm gonna be real.
It's the guy that was supposed to be helping Miranda, but actually turned her and her sister over to her dad. I think.
Bad? We want to go with bad?
I'm fine with that.
All right, we'll put him above the council, though. Fuck the council. Okay, this is art. It's Miranda's sister. As soon as I zoomed in, I figured it out because of the pantsuit that Miranda wears, the full body suit.
Also bad.
Miranda's sister is. I'd say Miranda's sister is meh,
Low man.
low meh, like
Yeah.
above the general meh.
It boils down to she's just a girl trying to live her life. That's pretty
Yeah.
much it.
Now who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? Who? I'm over here. Who Who is this man? This man is not Udina.
That's Jacob's father.
Shit. Shit tier. He's trash. He's straight trash.
Shit.
He's above Caden,
Absolutely
but he's
shit.
below the reporter. Is this the dude that... Yeah, this is the dude that helped with the genophage. That's part of Morden's loyalty mission, who's also kind of an asshole.
Yes, it is.
Because he butchers basically a bunch of Krogan. I'd say he's...
Yeah, he's trying to cure the genophage the hard way.
I'd say he's bad, but above the other two, because he's essentially what desperation is when it goes bad.
Yeah, he's compelling in the fact that he's where Morden would be if Morden felt the grief.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't have that higher thinking of I need to solve this in a rational way.
All right,
I'd say meh. Low meh.
Low meh. Above Miranda's sister or below Miranda's sister? I'd say above. Honestly, you convinced me. I honestly think, because he's essentially trying to find good in the worst way possible. Trying to find a solution.
He's
I
the
would say,
exact foil to Morden.
I'd say he's above Jacob. Top meh. Because it's not only
myself, I'm okay with that.
It's not only the fact of he's the reverse of Morden. He is literally just the personification of bad means trying to find a good, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's trying to. He wants to cure the genophage, but he's doing it.
The
worst way possible.
All right, I'm pretty sure this is Rex's brother, because you kill Rex's brother in the second one, but if you kill Rex, he's already in charge. It's very convoluted. He's an asshole. I
know who you're talking about. I'm trying to remember if that's him or not, or if that's the shaman.
No, that is him. Because he pops up nowhere else on... There is no other male Krogan on this list. That is him. Because you kill... Because it's literally his brother that confronts you guys after Grunt's loyalty mission. And you kill him there. I would say bad. Just because he's just bad. High bad. Alright, now we're getting into the admirals. Who's the
Quarian section?
Who's the green one? Because he's not actually green. He's in a green light because his armor has red here and white. Because there is no Quarian this green unless you're talking about my multiplayer Quarian.
That's the captain, isn't it, that you find on the field? In the mission to get Tali? The guy you help out?
Maybe. He's not a captain. He's a kid.
Wait, no. Fucking... I feel... It's, right there. I feel like I know it.
Okay, well, here's the good thing. We're about to hit all of the Quarians in the story. Because all of the ones on the Admiralty board are on this part. Let me pull up the fucking Mass Effect wiki.
I immediately went to throw Zen in F. I fucking hate Zen.
Alright, Mass Effect Admiralty board, Mass Effect wiki. Does it say who's here? Alright. Only one has a linkable Mass Effect picture, and they don't even section, and they don't even have. Oh, it's Tali's dad. Never mind. I don't know who this man is.
That's Tali's dad?
No, that is not Tali's dad. I don't know who this man is.
I want to say either it's the guy you run into on the mission to recruit Tali, and it's the guy helping you on the field, or it's the guy on pilgrimage that you go to at the beginning of 2.
I don't remember.
You want to just put him in I don't know?
I don't know.
It's either I don't know, or if it's the guy I'm thinking of who's the guy you find on the field. I want to put him in good.
I remember what you're talking about now because he's in the loyalty mission.
Yeah.
I think, don't quote me on this, I think this is Karl Rieger.
Yes, that is. I remember that red armor. That is Karl Rieger. That's the guy I was thinking of.
Because you get his shotgun. Yes, this is Kyle Rieger. I found the exact same picture.
Yep.
Because you get his shotgun, which is literally just electricity shooting out of a rifle.
Yep.
And he's a very...
And I know that exact scene. That's when you meet him.
He's-
And there's the Geth Colossus between you and Tali.
He's good. I'd say he's above Jenkins good.
Yeah, I'm 100% for that. He's a dude, bro.
See, now we're in the Admiralty board, and this is where it gets difficult, because two women, one in lighter black armor and one in darker black armor. If I remember correctly...
I think Zen is the darker black, isn't she?
Mass Effect Zen. Zen is the dark black. Daro Zen.
Put her
And I
in
think...
F.
No. Which one is the one that likes Tali, though? I don't remember.
Zen is the one that wants war and is tried to just destroy the Geth and like dissect them for knowledge and shit. I fucking hate her.
Okay, so...
The other one
the
is
dark
like
armored
Tali's
one
aunt.
is trash. Above Caden, trash. Above Jacob's dad, trash. Below the reporter. The other one, I'd say bottom good. Just
She
'cause,
also
like,
has an amazing voice actor.
shit, hold on. Let me... Shit, hold on. Tali.
She
And-
did a voice in Arcane. She was like that captain before
Yeah,
the time skip.
Alaran.
She also did the future war cult leader in Destiny 2 before she got killed. She's just a great voice actor.
Sha'alan, Mass Effect. Hold on, I need to hear this voice.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And
Yeah. Okay. I'll give good. Where do you want to put her in good? Because you remember a lot more than I do. Above or below Jenkins? We gotta hit that mark first.
I'd say above.
Above. All right.
Jenkins.
Above or below Kyle Rieger?
Below Kyle Rieger.
All right. Okay. Now who is? Hold on. Let me reset. Who is? I don't know where I opened that. That opened somewhere. I don't know what that did. Hold on. Okay, I copied his image link. Who is this one? Pink as an accent mark, gray for the cloth, white armor with red straps.
Isn't he the one that had the funny ship name, like Jube or something?
I don't know.
I know one of the two guys on the Admiralty board were because they actually worked with you. While the other one was just like, no, we can't have outsiders here.
Because here's the issue. Here is the other one. Who is tan belts, tan accents, tan armor. He's a very beige and tan man.
The Tan Man.
So I don't know who's who. I'm gonna be real.
I'm okay with just putting them in I don't know.
All right. Our knowledge
Because
is not
it's like
that
one of them is
strong.
good and the other one is meh. So
All right, who is this Turian? That is the man that you also get information from in the first one, and in the third one, you can have him assassinated in public.
yeah, that's the guy that
He
betrayed
is a general.
Garrus. I mean, no, that you're talking about two different people.
I am thinking about the general because it looks like, well, no, he's at a bar. Never mind, I'm wrong.
Yeah, the general's at a bar, and you can get the general to go straight, but this is the guy that betrayed Garrus and got a bunch of his guys killed.
He is bad, bottom bad, above the council. Because anybody's better than the council, but the council isn't trash. Who is this man? Who is this AI looking ass man?
Let me wait for it. That is... Well, there's Jack there, so I think it's probably one of the doctors from Jack's loyalty mission.
He's bad and he's below the council because he tested on children. Am I wrong?
You're not.
Thane's son. I would say good, but I would say below Jenkins.
I love that Jenkins is our bar.
Jenkins is the good bar. Are they like good, really good, or are they like below good? He's a kid. He's literally just
He's a kid that did the wrong thing, but is trying to make up for it.
That's why I'm saying below Jenkins good. Above Samara,
I don't have a good argument. So.
below Jenkins. All right. Trash. Samara's daughter.
Trash.
Above Caden. No, this is the one
Above Kate,
time.
because she can fuck your brains.
This is the one time. She is. This is the one time someone's like above Kate or below Caden. All right, so here's the kicker. I think that's for Renegade Shepherd because there's another Shepherd. I think that's Shepherd down here. So I'm gonna assume that the one with the Renegade symbol is Renegade Shepherd. And honestly, I'd put Renegade Shepherd in great.
Renegade Shepherd is really funny.
Renegade Shepherd will push a man out of a building, shoot another man for no reason, and punch reporters. Renegade Shepherd is the Batman of the Mass Effect universe.
How would you say you split your Paragon Renegade? Like, how much Renegade to Paragon?
I always play Paragon, but Renegade Shepherd always cracks me up.
But what is your ratio?
Always Paragon, because I'm a good boy.
No, I mean, like, are you like 90% Paragon, 10 Renegade, 100% Paragon?
The only
0
time when I'm Renegade is when I can push someone out of a window or punch a reporter.
My split was usually, I was always Paragon, but my split was around 80-20.
Only when I can...
Because my Shepherd didn't take bullshit, and also was like, if she saw an opportunity to, like, help herself out or help out somebody she was close to, she'd take it. Like, like in 2, when you're getting Garrus and the dude's repairing the ship, and you're like, you're working too hard, slap.
Yeah, that's a good... No, he doesn't... Shepherd doesn't slap the man. Shepherd
slaps him with a shock stick.
electrocutes the man to death. That
And
man's
like,
dead.
but when you're starting that mission, the recruiter is like, fucking like, if you want to try to be a stripper that way, you can pull out your gun. Like, you want to pull out yours too? I bet mine's bigger.
I'd say great. I would even say top great. Because you get all of the funnier interactions.
Renegade Shepherd's super funny.
You get all of the funny interactions, so that's why I would say top great. Because Renegade Shepherd is still a good character. Renegade Shepherd is the Batman of the universe. The kind of Batman that's like, I don't care what happens. I'm still not going to kill anybody. You know, I'm describing the Batman. I'm not going to kill anybody, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that bad guys don't do what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's Renegade Shepherd. I would again say very top great.
I'm okay with that.
Are you just agreeing with me now at this point?
No, we actually seem to have very similar opinions.
Incite the wrath of cow. You still have a veto. At the end, you can use your veto wherever you want.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have the veto in my pocket.
Kelly
and so far, I have
Chambers!
not felt the need.
Sorry.
Good.
Meh.
Low good.
Low good? I would just say meh. Not even like high meh. Kind of like mid meh. Like she's just a secretary.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have new messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You're right. That is basically her entire personality.
I'd put her like below Presley and above Fungus.
Yeah, because Presley actually has he has the Ashley progression where he starts as a xenophobe but comes around. Kelly doesn't really have any progression. Like you can find her in 3, but there's not really much in 3.
All right, hear me out. Joker.
S.
God tier above Garrus.
I'd say below Garrus.
I don't know, dude.
They're kind of tied because I love their relationship.
I love every time when you get a new member, you immediately, or you do a mission or anything, you immediately run to Joker first. Because you're ready for something witty and funny to break up the monotony of pain. And every single time,
I say
it's
they're
that
tied.
slow swivel around. Because he ain't got no legs. He can't use his legs. He got
legs. He just got glass bones.
He got paper bones. He got nothing. So he's stuck in a chair. He does a little chair swivel, says what he has to
Every morning I
say,
break my legs.
and then
And
swivel.
tonight I break my arm.
Yes, Joker. That is Joker. I will say they're tied. We'll say they're
I'm
tied.
okay with them being tied.
There's no way to market that they're tied. Alphabetical
we know
order.
in our heart of hearts.
Alphabetical order. Who's first? G or J? G is first.
Garrus is first.
So sadly, Joker's got to go behind Garrus. Is this okay? AI Edie, Mass Effect 2 Edie. Mass Effect 2
Well-
and the beginning of Mass Effect 3.
I can't see the rest of the people. Is there also
There
like
is.
a
That's why.
separate
Yeah,
Mass
there's
Effect?
there's a separate Mass Effect 3 Edie. So that's why I'm splitting
Okay.
it up. I would say great.
If we want to do both of them right now, I'd say regular Edie is good. 3 Edie is great.
Okay, where in good though? Because above or below Jenkins.
Is Jenkins better than the stock AI?
She's not even the stock AI. She gets personality. Like she gets her own
Oh, yeah.
little character arc in the second game.
Yeah.
I'd say below Adams, above Zaid, Rieger,
I would definitely say above Jenkins and above Cal Rieger.
and that means above Tali's aunt. I'll agree with that. Below Zaid,
I say above
above
Zahid, below
Oh,
Adams.
above? Okay, shit, that works. Who is this man? Who are you? Who are you?
I saw them before. I think they're the dudes. The next two people are the brothers from the Mass Effect 2 DLCs.
So you're telling me this man is this man's brother?
Yes.
What did I miss out on? Because I don't remember this DLC.
That DLC, I don't remember the specifics, but all I know is the first brother used the second brother to experiment on because the second brother is like on the autism spectrum and he's super smart.
This is so freaky. This is so dark.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know
brother
the
that does
story
the
for this
experimenting.
one.
The brother that did, because they both show up back up in 3.
Why did you not
And-
buy this one? Yelling at my middle
My
sister
friend
now.
plays the recorder better. Hey, fuck your friend.
Gives me all the details off stream.
So they
I'm
both
about to get all
show
the
up in
details.
3. The brother that was doing the experimenting shows up at the same place Jacob is, and he's trying to make amends, but Shepard ain't having any of it. He was like, "You are a fucking shithead." So I'm fine with putting the experimenting brother in shit tier because he's a fucking asshole. But the brother that got experimented on, he's a good bean. He's part of the class that Jack is teaching.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm
it
just stuck
shows
looking
up.
at this picture. This is so messed up.
It's so fucked up.
This
yeah,
is so messed up.
The experimented brother shows up in 3, where in the same facility Jack's in, and you can actually he's doing better. he's a good boy. He's a good bean. Just doing his best.
I will take your word because I never played this one. As soon as I start replaying I probably played the Legendary Edition like.
You need to get the Legendary Edition to
I
play all the
have
DLC.
it. I just need to download it on Steam.
Yeah, you get all the DLC.
All right, so he's bad. The older brother is bad.
The older brother is shit.
He's
scum.
trash. Is he above Samara's daughter trash?
I say they're both equally terrible.
All right, well he's gonna go bottom tier. And the brother that has tubes in his face. face.
He is a good bean. I'd put him in good, above Jenkins.
Above Jenkins, good, but below the Quarians. I'd say that. From what you told me, I'd
Yeah.
say that. Yeah. The original Shadow Broker. I'd say meh.
I'd also say meh.
The only interesting part about him is the fact that the previous Shadow Broker got him as a pet and was like, huh, this is funny, and then it took over.
Yeah, literally. And also, he's like a race known for their just brute strength, but he's like super fucking smart.
I'd say meh above Kelly, but below Presley. Whatever his fucking name
I'd say
is.
above Matriarch Benezia.
Above, I'll take that action. So who are you? It's an Asari.
Let me wait for you to pull up. That
in
is
blue
the
armor.
that's the Spectre from the Shadow Broker DLC that is actually working for the Shadow Broker.
So meh, low meh, medium meh.
I remember a funny interaction with, like, after she betrays you, like, she's holding somebody hostage, and you can take a renegade action to, like, say, oh, that's not gonna stop me.
So medium meh or low meh? Because I'm feeling they're very much a meh character.
I'm feeling... Because I actually like them as a villain, because they try to come to you like the fellow Spectre approach, like, hey, hello.
So medium meh.
I'm trying to think above or below Benezia. I'm leaning towards above Benezia.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say above or below fungus.
Above or below fungus.
All right, if you think above Benezia.
Definitely more compelling than fungus.
All right. If you're saying above or below, all right. Okay, we're gonna go from there then. Kelly, is she better or worse than Kelly?
She is more compelling than Kelly.
Is she better or worse than Presley?
Presley didn't get enough development.
He died.
I'd say, I'd say above Presley.
Benezia. Okay, here's your marker right here. Above, I'd say, even then, I'd say below Presley. That'd be my hit. But
I'll give it to you. I'll say
Presley?
below Presley.
All right, I gotta scroll down again. We're gonna knock out Party S here a little bit. This has gotten huge. Hold on, let me fix this on the window capture a little bit.
And we honestly have a pretty spread out sheet here.
This is a pretty good sheet. All right, there we go. Now we can see a little better. Next on the list, I can't even see. So this is all gonna be a guess for me. Ha! Who is this woman? Hold on. She has like drill brits in her brain hole. Is she the replacement? No, she can't be the replacement for Kelly. No, she is the replacement for Kelly. If you don't get there fast, or if you get there fast enough, Kelly's not in this chamber. It's this woman, and you meet this woman beforehand.
So she's one of the colonists.
Yes, I'd say.
I know basically nothing.
I'd just question mark. I'd say just question marker and call it a day.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, we're gonna do the open image tap. Admiral Hackett.
Ah, my
Great.
man.
I'd say great.
He's up there with Anderson and constantly having Shepard's back.
But above Garrus, Joker, Rex, and Grunt.
Well, I'm not saying he's up there like in the same tier, but I mean he's like in the same vein as Anderson, like constantly having Shepard's back.
I'd
say great.
I'd say above Rex.
You'd say put him in God tier?
I'd say put him in God tier above Rex.
You would really not get shit done in 3 without Admiral Hackett.
Mm-hmm.
And he covers your... Did you play the... You didn't play any of the second DLC, did you?
A little bit, but not a lot. So,
So the entire reason, this won't really be a spoiler because it kind of gets spoiled for you in 3. The entire reason Shepard had to take shore leave in 3 was because she blew up the relay that led to where the Batarian system was. Because the Reapers were about to come through.
And so that's why they're getting charged.
Yeah, and Hackett covered your ass for that. You would have been in so much more trouble if Hackett didn't take your word for it.
Well, there we go. Hackett is God tier, above Rex.
And you would get nothing done in 3 without him. So I think I just convinced myself. Yeah, God tier.
All right, we're in 3 because there's our boy Vega. He's good.
Low good.
Low good. Below Jenkins good.
Below Jenkins.
Okay, above Thane's son.
I would honestly put him next to Jenkins because they
Next
kind
to
of fit
Jenkins.
the same role. The gun-ho human.
Robot Edie, I would put as great.
Great, yeah.
And not because of how beautiful her robot is. Where it? Okay, who's our middle point here? I think Chakawa is our middle point. Above or below Chakawa?
I was actually... we are really just on the same...
We are on sync, dude! It is crazy.
We thought everybody came here thinking that we'd get some spicy combat, but
you
no,
haven't
we're
even
just on
used
the same
you haven't
wavelength.
even used your veto yet. That's the crazy
Yeah,
part
I've been
here.
completely here for all
I had to
this.
use my veto for Kasumi to put her one
Which is
tier above
funny.
Morden. Like, I had to use my... Because I did the same thing for the Pokemon, like, Gym Leader and Elite Four tier list. And I had to use my veto for the flying Elite Four girl. Because she's just so freaking cute. And everyone's like, nah, she's okay. And I'm like, no, she's my pick. Screw you guys.
If you want to do something that would probably be controversial to you, we could do like a trainer or gym leader tier list at Pokemon because
Oh my God.
I know like nothing,
Oh my
and I
God.
could just like off the top of my head go like, yeah, that's a C tier, and you're like, what?
Robot Edie, great. Above Chakawas? I would say yes. I would even go as far as saying above Thane. Which is below... So here's who would be
Yeah,
above...
not above Arya.
Yeah. I would say above Thane. Because she's basically learning what it is to be human.
That is true. And her romance with Joker is adorable.
Righteous Arsonist wants to know our Mass Effect hot take. Let's quickly put her above Thane. What's your hot take? Because you know mine. You know mine.
Yeah, I know what yours is.
Mine is actually a hot take.
Yours is really a hot take. Do I have any like really out there Mass Effect hot takes?
I'm gonna get so much shit for this. The cow.
Go ahead.
Speak yours first. Shit.
Well, I'm thinking of mine, so if you want
In-
to anchor everyone right now while I think of mine.
In ranking of all the Mass Effect games, from favorite to least favorite, or least favorite to favorite, least favorite is 1, then it's 2 for kind of mid, Andromeda for it's pretty good, and Mass Effect 3 for pretty great. I am putting Mass Effect Andromeda above 1 and 2, and that's my hot take. That is my hot take. That is the garbage fire I will stand beside and be like, this is mine.
Fuck, I'm trying to think of something.
There's so many elements in Andromeda that I liked. It was just a game executed poorly and ran out of time in development.
That is
my
very
hot
true.
take. If it had more time in development, it would have been a better game.
I mean, I don't think it's probably. I feel like a lot of people would probably agree with this. Femshut not being able to romance Tali is a crime.
That is a crime. Everyone agrees with that, though. That's not a hot take.
Yeah, that's not a hot take.
That is the most hot take you got. You've got a safe.
that is
you've got
the coolest
safe
take.
You've got safe takes. Mine is the hot take here. I get roasted alive for the one that I say.
You think, yeah, because you think 2 is the worst.
No, 2 is not the worst. Mass Effect 1 is the worst. The start of it all is the worst. It's like Dragon Age. Inquisition is the best one. Dragon Age 1 is the worst one. Like, there's no fight in that one. It's literally just an age kind of thing. Mass Effect 1 aged poorly, in my opinion.
How about the Elusive Man is an uninteresting villain?
He's a bad guy. That's all his character is. He's just a bad guy.
Yeah, it's just a shadowy syndicate version of Saren.
Tarson just yelled, "What?" I don't think Tarson's fine with my hot take. Listen, okay, so here's my explanation. Andromeda, the characters were good, they just didn't have enough flesh out time. They introduced characters. Oh no, Tarson's yelling about Dragon Age. The gameplay is unbalanced and the Vanguard class is OP. To be fair, Vanguard is OP in all the games. Vanguard is literally the class everyone says you need to play if you're trying to do the legendary run. But I digress from that. Andromeda, the characters are good. They didn't have time to flesh out. They introduce side characters that are only there for like 3 seconds, and then you don't worry about them. I feel like there would be more there if they had time to flesh that out. The fact that you can pick any ability, and you can change your profile to whatever class you want, and you can change it depending on the situation, I love that. That is so
I actually had a problem with that.
Why?
It's like, this is usually the comparison I make. It's like going to get ice cream. If you go to get ice cream, there's 3 flavors. You got chocolate, you got vanilla, and you got strawberry.
I'm getting all 3.
You instantly know, like, oh, I'm going to pick this one. Or maybe I'm feeling this one today. If you go to the ice cream store, there's 100 different flavors. You're going to be stuck there. And it's just going to be like, what the fuck do I get?
No, because here's the thing. There's not 100 flavors with this. This is literally, you look at your stuff. You've played the first 3 games previously, because that's what most people do. They play 1, 2, 3, and then they play Andromeda, if they even touch Andromeda. So you already know what you're getting into class-wise. You already know what each class technically does. You already know how, say, biotics work, because you had squad mates that used biotics, or you used biotics. You know how tech stuff works, because you had squad mates that used tech stuff, or you had tech stuff. You knew how the soldier stuff worked. Honestly, it fleshed soldier out a little more to me. It fleshed Mass Effect 1 soldier out more.
I brought up ice cream, and now the chat's talking about ice cream.
Listen,
ice cream
good.
tier.
Oh, you want to do that one next? Because we can just jump ship entirely.
What's your favorite ice cream? Go.
Mint Moose Tracks.
I don't like mint ice cream.
That fucking sucks to be
There's my hot take. I don't like mint.
But back to the Andromeda thing. I like the profile thing because you can literally just set up 4 profiles and you could have them play completely differently. You could have 4 different play styles in your arsenal. You can have your Vanguard run up smack people class. You can have your infiltrator sniping everybody thing. You can have your Sentinel leading the charge.
Controversy in the chat.
Oh yeah, no, the ice cream one is a big controversy. People love. Oh yeah, no, Alex. Oh, see, Alex is a real G. Alex loves my shit. You could have your full biotic and your full tech. You can have so much. You have so much freedom to build the Rider playably that you want to play. Are the animations a little rough? Yes. Did they have enough time in them? No, I don't think they had enough time to work with what they had.
My face is tired.
Eye scar. But still, that's my hot take. Andromeda's better than 1 and 2. Alex called you caca poo poo pee pee.
Is that my official title?
Yes, caca poo poo pee pee. That's so childish. Oh, and Alex also dabs. Damn. Renegade. You're looking for Renegade Arsonist.
No.
People
I
who...
understand why you would like the profiles. I understand why somebody would like the profiles. For me personally, I just felt like it was too much.
Fair. You know what? I'll take that. I will take that. Because I understand that argument. Some people, it's like, there's so much shit here, I don't know what to do. And I understand that. And I respect that. I respect that argument. I don't know. I liked it. I always knew what I was going into because after playing 3 and the 3's multiplayer and learning... Hold on.
My friend plays the recorder better. Hey, fuck your friend!
Alright. And in playing 3's multiplayer religiously like I did, I learned about biotic and tech explosions. I learned about that stuff. So when I went into Andromeda, I carried that knowledge with me, and I built classes where I could do that. Choosing Renegade on your first playthrough is like being rude to a waiter and not liking animals. You play Paragon your first one, and your second one you play Renegade to see how funny it is.
I can't do a straight up Renegade because I just feel I can never be the bad person in RPGs. I just feel bad.
That's why all your D&D characters are cinnamon rolls.
Well, my current picture isn't really a cinnamon roll.
Nah, you're fine. They're all cinnamon rolls in their own right.
Vega's kind of a hard ass.
We're going back to the tier list because we've gone so off topic. Harkin. I think that's not Harkin. What's his name?
That's not Harkin.
C-Sec. C-Sec guy.
It is the C-Sec guy.
I'm literally doing the gwitty on your friend for not liking mint chocolate. I can't wait for Alex to actually make that art.
Oh yeah, I didn't fucking. Should I say what my favorite type of ice cream is?
Yes.
That started
I'm
controversy.
looking this up.
I have a couple favorite types of ice cream. Recently, I've really been enjoying sea salt caramel. And other than that, my favorite usually is chocolate chip cookie dough.
Who is this? Who is this man?
But yes, I don't like mint in most facets. I like spearmint. Spearmint is like the only mint I like. Other than that, I hate mint in all other facets of life. Come at me.
Who is this man? I don't remember his name.
What? Hold on. Before we get back to the tier list,
Are
what
we
is the name? Thin mints. I don't like thin mints.
Thin mints are kind of mid.
These are my hot takes. I don't
Food
have
hot
Mass Effect
takes.
hot takes.
Food
I
hot
have
takes.
mint hot takes.
Either way, he's an OG. He's a good guy. I remember him vividly.
Yeah,
I don't remember his name.
He-
I'd say
Again, he's in the same vein as Hackett and Anderson. He's just trying to help out Shepard.
I would say above Mass Effect 2 Edie. Actually, I'm gonna say it above Legion. He's a good boy.
Really?
Yes.
Stupid bitch.
All right, don't be mean. Don't be mean to our guest here. I don't think that he's like. Well, I was about to say I don't think he's great, but then I sit here and I think about it and I'm like, well, he's had our back for a while now.
Yeah. In 2, he was just trying to get you to do the job and like not mess up his shit. In 3, he's actively trying to help you out.
All right, above or below Chakwas?
I'd say above.
Above or below Thane?
Above Thane.
Above or below Mass Effect 3 Edie?
It's kind of smell.
Above Edie, but
Like a
below
baka.
Arya.
All right, I'm fine with that.
Chakwas is like our mid-section for great tier, but Arya is like our blockade to high tier great.
I love Jenkins being our middle ground for good. We base everything.
He is our absolute mid.
We base everything on a boy who died in the first 10 minutes of the game.
He's like the guy that dies in the beginning of Saving Private Ryan. He is the neutral middle ground of what you
Oh my
expect to
God.
happen to everyone.
We have Primarch Victus. At least I'm pretty sure that's Primarch Victus. Ah. Is that Primarch Victus?
Yeah, that's the Primarch.
Okay. Primarch Victus, he's a chill guy. He's here to do his job and care about the Turians. You know, I get it. As a cow, I get it. I'd
As
say
a
he's
cow.
I'd say he's good above Robot Edie.
I think I am uniquely qualified in this scenario.
I'd say good above Robot Edie.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes, no. No, yes, no.
I'd say below.
Below Robot Edie? Alright, I'll take that. He's above Zaid though, right?
Because he's a good character, but like, other than the incident with his son, he's like, as soon as all that's done, and you like helped out the Turians, you don't really get to hear from him again.
Fair. Oh, speaking of his son,
Is this his son?
Victory at and it's literally a quote from him and everything. Victory at any cost. He's
Oh my god! It's like got the quote of his final
I'ma
words.
say it. I'ma say it. He's above his own dad.
He's definitely he messed up. He did mess up, but
But he
a
redeemed
Chad.
himself and he sacrificed
Chad.
himself for not only his squad and you, but the Krogan as well. He learned
Yeah, and
he learned to love.
it was the greater good.
He's above his father.
I love that they did get a screen cap of it.
with this
Key
last
quote.
quote. Eve. The
I
last
actually-
female Krogan.
She's a good character.
Or a good female Krogan. I'd say she's a great character.
Yeah, I would honestly put her in great.
Now, is she above Chakwas?
I'd say she'd be right next to Chakwas.
Above or below?
I'll let you decide.
Below if we're going alphabetical. Alright. Next. Kylo Ren. That's not his name. I'm being silly. Bargain
I mean,
Bargain
you're
Bin Genji.
ironically close.
Bargain Bin Genji.
I hate this fucker, and I don't think he's a very compelling villain.
He's bad. He's below the council. Even below a man who experimented on children bad.
He did have one of my he had my favorite Renegade Mass Effect 3 moment.
But he's just not a good character.
Yeah, he's not compelling.
He's mid. He's not even mid. Get
He-
out of here.
he's just an asshole.
The child. Granted, I'm gonna add this addendum. It's the child, as in the child, that you meet, and also
Oh,
the
that child.
manifestation of the AI in the Citadel.
Are we lumping them together?
I am lumping them together because I do not. hold
Okay,
on, let me-
before I say, what would you put them?
Hold
there?
on, wait, hold on, wait. Never mind, the AI has its own form. So this is literally the child that dies.
Do we want to lump them together though?
No. Because they are two
Okay.
separate characters. The child, bad.
I'm okay with that.
I'd say top bad because he serves no purpose whatsoever. He's there to haunt Shepard's dream and make me groan every time when I have to do a memory sequence. That's all he does. Now, the AI that took the shape of the child that you can shoot and ruin the entire galaxy? Meh.
This is gonna be my veto.
Oh, what are you going to put him as?
F.
F? Trash?
I hate the fact that they put the AI kit in
Emotional
for
damage.
the penultimate moment of Mass Effect.
What part of trash do you want to put him in? You get full authority over this one. We have the reporter the woman who wants to experiment on the Geth, Jacob's father, who is a terrible human being, Kaden Alenko, Samara's daughter that will kill people by fucking him, and then the brother that's experimented on his other brother.
I'm gonna say bottom.
Barry Bottom? Shit, you
I
cold. You cold.
They did that ending because they didn't have time to do a better one.
We have the Leviathan.
I like the Leviathan.
I like the Leviathan. I'll say he's good, but like bottom good. Because his whole shtick is that he is the precursor to the Reapers, and that's it.
He kind of fits the same slot as the Thorian, but I like him better than the Thorian.
Yeah. I'd say below Sovereign. Actually, you know what? Above Sovereign, because he's his dad. Change my mind.
I'm cool with that.
Who's next on the list? I have to, like, pull these up and... Oh, it's our boy Javik! This is an unflattering picture of him, by the way. This is like a school picture. I'd say...
Could they have gotten a closer up shot?
I'd say great below Eve. Above Jack.
I kind of want to put him next to Liara.
Okay. Why, for the haha funny bit?
Well, they're kind of intertwined, and also...
Yeah.
He's kind of just the grieving old general.
Fair. Fair. I'll take it. Who's next? Who's next on this level list? The woman that betrays you in the Citadel DLC, whose name I can't remember.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Eh.
She does a good... I think she's good. And the reason why I say she's good is because she does a very good job on making it seem like she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She has no clue what's going on. She's just a bumbling tech idiot.
But at the same time,
She's
when
pulling
her betrayal happened,
all the strings.
when her betrayal happened, though, I wasn't like, oh my god. I'm like, you fucking bitch.
Then that's what makes her so good, dude.
And the entire renegade dialogue you go on when they capture you in that little pod is the funniest fucking thing.
We need to pull that up. Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh my god, it's so fucking funny because it's literally just like 4 renegade options all back to back. And it's not even dialogue options, it's renegade action. And you bet your ass I did all of that. Oh my god, I love it.
Citadel DLC. Renegade choices? It's 5 minutes long. I think that's it. I think that's the one.
It probably has the whole conversation. You can skip
I
to
hope
just where the
so. And I hope... Well, even then, I'll watch the whole 5 minutes shit, because as long as it has the pod part 2, I'm not complaining. Let's get that in here. Oh man, Doshi. They're Doshi. He right there. You can't... He's right there. They're Doshi. We love Doshi.
Doshi.
Doshi. We love Doshi. He did, The Killers, Mr. Brightside, and actually, he's actually doing pretty good.
He wanted us to settle down there.
Alright, so there's... Oh, is this all the Renegade choices? Shit, I clicked the wrong one. You know what? Never mind. It's very good, though. I will agree with you. It is very good. I'd say she's good. Below Jenkins, good. Below Jenkins...
You dipped on that so fast.
Above James. Yeah, because at this point, I'm like, it's not worth trying to actually find it.
Good boy.
Above Jenkins, or below Jenkins, above James.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Oh, there we go. You're still below a dead boy.
Maybe my veto was considered my Mass Effect hot take.
No, because a lot of people agree with you on that one, too.
Yeah.
The Doctor in the Leviathan DLC. I'd say middle meh. I'd say above a fungus.
Yeah.
Above a fungus, but below a secretary. Damn.
Above a fungus.
Who
You're
is
that
this?
Miranda's sister. You're below fucking.
I don't know who this man is. This man is also a comic man. He's gonna go in the I don't know. So,
Yeah, I don't know any.
He's going beside the other
fucking
comic
Drell
man.
other than Thane.
And now that I'm
And his
thinking
son.
about this is Clone Shepherd. So we only had one kind of Shepherd, which is kind of cringe. So we have to argue about regular Shepherd via Paragon or Renegade. But this is Clone Shepherd.
And I'm fine with where we put Shepard, Paragon, or Renegade.
Okay, very top of great, but not God tier.
Oh no, do you think God tier?
Shepherd
Because
does
I
some
could be
stupid
convinced
shit.
God tier.
No, I think top great. While Shepard
Yeah.
is the main character and you are Shepard, Shepard's generally
It's
kinda
also
just...
kind of like narcissistic.
Yeah, it's like patting ourselves on our back. It's like, hey, good job, guys. It's like the Obama meme where it's Obama giving Obama a medal. It's like that.
Exactly.
Now, Clone Shepherd. I'd say Clone Shepherd was good because it was very silly. Like,
So
bottom
stupid.
good, but it was very silly. And the fight...
He kicked Trainer out, and we got back in with our fucking
Toothbrush. And then we'd have to buy her a new toothbrush. It's so silly. I'd say bottom good.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right. Here's the tier list. That's it. That's everybody. In
And our
S-
vetoes for you putting Kasumi higher and me putting the AI at the very bottom.
So here's what we've got. And I'm going to flub some things up because I can't remember names to save my life. In S tier, we have Tolly, Anderson, Garrus, Joker, Hackett, Rex, and Grunt. In A tier, which is good, we have Shepard, Katsumi, Morden, Saren, Arya, the C-Sec officer who becomes the captain of C-Sec, Edie in Mass Effect 3, Thane, Dr. Chakalakis, Eve, Jack, Javik, Arya, Rachni Queen, Nihilus. What did I say?
Arya.
Liara, Rachni Queen, Nihilus, and Harbinger. In good, we have Legion, the Green Woman, Adams, Mass Effect 2 Edie, Lieutenant Victus, whose death quote is on his character picture, Primarch Victus, Zaid, Carl Rieger, Tali's aunt, the brother that got experimented on, the best boy,
The boy
Jenkins,
himself.
the woman who betrays you, Vega, Thane's son, Samara, Elusive Man Ashley, Udina, Miranda, Leviathan, Sovereign, and Clone Shepherd. Jesus Christ, the good tier is so full.
Yep.
Meh! The guy who helped make the genophage, Jacob, the Yanti, I think they're Yan? No, they're not Yanti, that's D&D. The original Shadow Broker, Matriarch Benezia, Preston, or Pearson, I don't remember his name. Sorry Spectre that's here, I guess. Kelly.
In the 2 DLC.
The doctor who helped you find the Leviathan, a fungus, Miranda's sister, a general who made Grunt, Harkin, and the consort. Oh my god. Those, I will say the meh one, very spot on. They're there.
They exist in the game. They might move it forward.
Bad. A literal child. Erdnot Rex. A dude.
You said not Rex.
Erdnot. Fuck you. Erdnot Reeve. A dude. A Turian dude. The entire council. Not even like if you killed the first council, you got the second council, or you accidentally kill off the female Solarian council member in the third one and you get the next council member. No, in general. The dude who literally experiments on children and Bargain Bin Genshi,
You you skipped.
No, I didn't.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
No, I didn't.
I was looking at the other guy who experiments on children.
And then in trash, we have a reporter, a woman who wants to tear apart the Geth, Jacob's dad,
Fucking
who's a
Ben.
creep, Kaden Alenko, Samara's daughter, who kills you with her mind, blows up pancakes with
Lawrence?
mind, the
My
dude who
fucking
experimented on his brother, who's higher up on the tier list, because that's messed up, and then the child AI. And then in question mark, I don't know. That's everybody in this tier list. That is a lot.
And we made it through without much controversy.
A 3.25 hour stream just on
Just a
three
tiny bit of controversy.
tier lists. We have the romance tier list, we have the squad mate tier list, and we have the general character in the trilogy tier list. Holy shit. That was a lot.
All right, what's next?
There is no next. I gotta get to sleep because I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Jesus. I am
No
gonna...
ice cream tier list.
We'll have to come
No
back.
extremely controversial Pokemon trainer tier list.
We already did that. We can't redo the same bit.
I mean, we could do it, but me just blindly pissing everyone off.
So we could do an ice cream tier list later on, and we could invite Matt for that one.
Oh, I would love that.
Hi, honey.
Oh Lord, we're gonna. I'm dead, though, dude. I'm dead. We're gonna go.
I am actually really surprised. We were almost on the same page for
We
everything.
agree with so much stuff. Like, it's not even like we have like the same taste in characters essentially.
Essentially.
Like there might have been like some differences, and we gave each other like the leeway on it. But beyond that, like I'm fine with all these tier lists.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I would really want to change much.
Like I don't really have an issue with anybody on this tier list. I don't have a problem with anybody on the tier list. I would have put the AI a little higher up, probably on the bad and not just trash. But hey, you know that's your veto. That's what the veto's for.
That was like the one controversy.
The veto is a powerful thing. And anytime I do a tier
As
list,
soon as we brought them up, I was like, okay, this is it.
and like, I feel like if I do a tier list, I'm always gonna do tier lists with people. But if I do a tier list, I will have the homebrew rule of one veto, where whoever that veto is, they get to put it wherever they want. I feel like that's a safe thing to do.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the me,
especially
you,
on a tier list this big.
I can't wait for the me, you, and Matt ice cream tier list. We find a big enough ice cream tier list. And we all get one veto. We're gonna get into
We all
fist
veto our
fights.
favorite ice cream to S tier.
Oh my god, well this has been fun. Thank you, Jordan, for joining me on this. That was so silly.
I have a devious idea now if we do an ice cream tier list.
Oh no. I'm a little worried. We gotta talk to Matt about that. We gotta find a day where you and Matt are good.
Oh yeah, if we could get mad on it, that'd be super fun.
And then we're just sad, dude.
And thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming along. Again, we gotta hunt down Matt and be like, hey Matt, when are you free for an ice cream tier list? I'm gonna become a tier
things.
list streamer where we just come up with a random tier list, invite people on it.
Next we got anime tier list.
Oh god, there's too many. I'm looking down right. There's too many. Jesus. Oh well, we're gonna go raid Zombie because I got to work with her the past 2 days because she started her new job with us. So yay.
Yay.
Thank everyone for stopping on by. I really appreciate it. Thank
Hope
you,
you had
Jordan,
fun.
for joining us. Oh shit, this was so much fun. This was.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of
I had a
fun.
ton of fun. Thank you for inviting me again.
Thank you again for coming. I very much appreciate it. This was again like something that we talked about like D&D like last Monday. And I looked at my schedule, tried to plan something with some people, and they just didn't work. And I sat there and I'm like, hey, Jordan, are you free?
Literally not even 2 hours before the stream.
Oh, yeah. I was at work and I sat there for a second. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to know what I'm going to do. And then I'm like, this will work. As far as scheduling goes, tomorrow we have Memorial Day here in the States. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the original Call of Duty. The first one. The OG. We're going to play it on regular because I'm a bitch.
And play the Star Spangled Banner the entire time.
Not that, but we're going to play through the entire campaign in one sitting. And then Tuesday, I'm not streaming, but I'm going to be joining Kat, Nurgle, and Devo on Borderlands 2. It's been 3 weeks since we played it over there. But it's very fun. It's Borderlands 2, you know. And then beyond that, I don't know. Wednesday, we'll do a stream, and Thursday, we'll do a stream. I don't know what yet. The timer's counting down. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you again, Jordan.